Hello. Hello, world. Bing bong, 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 bing bong.
You know what, guys? Screw you guys.
Come in, Andi. Andi. Andi.
You know what? Screw you guys. Screw you guys. I can't believe I left that on a test. I left the test there. What an absolute loser. You can have them for free. Now, anytime you want to do that, it's 150 bits, so suck it and give me your money. Delete. There you go. No more reward redemption for you guys. Sorry I was a few late. I had the stream up on my phone because I was going to type back to you all, but then I saw you start trolling, so I was like, you know what? Screw you guys. Screw you guys. I'm not going to talk to you. I don't want to talk to any of you. I don't want to speak to you ever again. 150 bits, yeah, screw it. Screw yous. Hey, Irvin Hangman getting the VIP today. We've got Bongo in here. What's going on? Sugar Meat, Motaz on YouTube and Beige Lad on YouTube. But Beige Lad's come over to Twitch now. As a reminder, everyone that are watching on YouTube, we are doing Twitch partner push and all that jazz. So if you can come across and help with the viewer numbers, that would be awesome. I have been a busy boy and I can't wait to show you all the stuff that I've been doing. A lot of projects that you will already know about, but with the new system and the new DLL in place, I am blasting out shit left, right, and center. You guys start a hype train. We've got the hype train stuff going. In fact, have I even left it? Yeah, hype train is the hype train widget works. Well, should do. I've not done a real world test yet, but in testing was Gucci. So that's exciting. So if stuff starts happening and people have got resubs, save them for like multiple people coming in, and then we can try and combine them and get a train going and test it. Just a fill it in as well. I wasn't live yesterday because I was doing loads of work in the morning like I normally do, like all the coding and stuff, and some admin and everything like that. Sent a couple of emails. I've got some stuff in the works. There's another company sending me something out. which is really cool. Really excited for that one. Again, another contact from TwitchCon. So, yeah, guys, if you do go to cons and stuff like that, just network with people. I genuinely thought I wouldn't get anywhere, and I've got Shaw that I'm working with at the moment. Obviously, things are, I really need to get a video done for him, but obviously with a house move, everything just blowing up, it's been a nightmare. I've been doing stuff with Shaw, some stuff with Yamaha, like, pretty cool stuff going on. So, as my feedback to you guys would be, just put yourself out there. I genuinely didn't think I'd get anywhere, and all of a sudden, like, companies want to at least send stuff and work out some sort of thing. So just put yourselves out there. The worst that can happen is somebody says no, and that's not the be all and end all, because you can try again later on, or ask them for feedback as to why, and then they'll be able to tell you. Minimal, we've got Greg in. How we doing? Iron Kill, TD, beautiful. We've got Wogo as well. Lightning, what's cracking? Yeah, so we're going to be doing Q&As as always, but I've got a couple of things to just sort out with the new projects that I've just done, like the new widgets and stuff, because they aren't going to work exactly as they are designed to, because of my stream setup's a little bit weird, so I just need to add in some DSK support, basically, to trigger them on and off, so that shouldn't take too long, and then I'll be able to take you through everything that I've done. It means I've got so many things. I've got so I just released Codec Moments, didn't I, for early access. So anybody that supported me at tier 2 or stream up at tier 2, and by that I mean Patreon and Ko-fi. Watch this space. I might be combining all the platforms into one. Well, my personal ones, rather than having Ko-fi, Patreon, and everything like that. I'm just gonna go to one. But I'm trying to strike a deal with one of the peeps. I was just like, right, what can I do for you to give me something in return for me bringing all my custom to your platform? And so hopefully watch this space and we'll see how that goes. And what's the other thing? Yeah, anybody supporting tier 2, obviously I just released the MGS effect, which currently is 150 bits on stream. So if you want to see that, then it's TTS as well. So just bang your TTS in there and it reads it out. What else? And I've done 2 more projects on top of that. So what did I released the MGS effect 2 days ago, and I've got 2 in the back pocket, which I'm not done live testing yet. So we're going to test them both today. Hopefully, if we get a hype train, that's one of them done. And the other one is the raid out thing that I used to have. You know, where it used to display the person's stream and then go full screen into the stream, and then we raid over. That is done. I'm a little bit unhappy with that. I need to rework some of the animations though, because I think the stream preview is quite pixelated, which isn't great. But yeah, hopefully we'll sort it out. So you're saying I may have to? No. So I'm gonna just tell people if they want to move, they can. If they don't want to, I'm just stopping new subscribers, if that makes sense. I think I can do that on Ko-fi and Patreon. So just watch this space and we'll see how it goes. Eddie, over on YouTube, I do. Coming up in TwitchCon 25, Cricket Umpire 69. Yeah, you know. Bareel, how we doing? Yeah. Music Man, good morning. So, yeah, yesterday, I couldn't stream. Did I just tell you this, or did I do that thing where I start something and then go off into a tangent? But basically, I was doing all the coding and everything, and then nursery rang, and Jax wasn't very well, so I had to go and pick him up. So he was having like trouble with his legs, like he wasn't able to walk. So we were a bit concerned, so we had to go to the doctors and stuff. But it seems like he's okay, which is nice. So touch wood, he's all good. They've not rung today, so it sounds like he's doing a bit better. But don't know what was wrong with him. Took him to doctors, and they're like, well, his joints seem fine, everything like that. So we'll just watch the space and see what goes on with it, which is good, because it means it's like less stress, isn't it? So now we're streaming today, and I'll stream until whenever my wife says, Andy, shut up. There was a cue there, but she didn't get the cue. I could have been leaving, but so she didn't. It's just how it is. I don't know how many questions we got in the queue. Also, some other cool stuff might be happening soon. I'm not going to disclose any of it yet. But yeah, I'm quite excited actually for some stuff that might happen. Just put it this way, I might be doing some work for a very big content creator. So yeah, I'm pretty pumped about it. I don't really want to go into it just yet because I don't want to get my hopes up, etc. and everything like that. But it should be pretty cool. And that, I always like helping people and seeing what I can do, ain't it? And make people be the best people they can be. Eddie, where else are you streaming? I'm streaming on Twitch, YouTube vertical and YouTube horizontal, but we're doing a partner push on YouTube, on Twitch. So obviously, if you can come over to Twitch, it's the same name, Andi Lippy, then that'd be a massive help towards that. We do giveaways as well, which means new giveaway means I need to put in new stuff to the thingy thing. Yeah. So the Metal Gear Solid codec thing needs to go into the giveaway pool, doesn't it? But yeah. Other than that, how are you guys doing? Let me take this jumper off, because the second I get these lights on, it's roasting. My wife was just sat in here earlier and she was like, "Oh, it's so cold in here. You should come in here now, babe." Babe? Where are you? Down? Oh, I thought you was in the bedroom. It's red hot in here now, babe. Yeah, she don't get it. She don't get it. She was like, "You're freezing in here." I'm like, "Yep." Does it for 2 minutes. I'm back. Guess I should go back to work. No. Don't. Yeah, nobody needs work.
Cheers to all the hard work Andi puts in. Though he can be a lovable derp. Lol.
This is double TTS.
Cheers to all the hard work Andi puts in. Though he can be a lovable derp. Lol.
That's the lovable dirt part right there. Thank you, Music Man. I appreciate the 150 bits. Let me just go and disable the other, because I just jammed in. Let's share the display. I hate that initial lag. The encoder goes. There's like 9 questions. That's definitely not true. Where is the text to speech? Just turn off the chair. There we go. Disabled. Wicked. So that should be sorted. There are a couple of things that I need to do to fix a bunch of things. Well, not fix, but make it work on my stream, because that codec call isn't coming up on screen, and that's because I've got a downstream keyer just here as an event. So things that I don't want to happen more than once, it'll just switch between which thing is happening automatically, which is pretty cool. So if minimum raid out is happening, then the raid out scene comes on. If codec moments is happening, then that happens, and stuff like that, which is really cool. But I'm just trying to work out what the best way of doing it is, because it'll just mean that I need to do a better job with my queue systems and stuff like that, which shouldn't be too difficult. You are a cheap viewer, you got that right. But how you doing, Beige lad? Are you Gucci? So, the other thing that I did was the minim raid out. So, in fact, I don't know if I should do this. Actually, I'm quite intrigued. Yo, Mum with the 2,000 biddies. Go on, guys, get the hype train started. There it is. Is that the hype train started? Is it done? The hype train's not on this scene.
150 bits in this economy. Inflation, oh wow. Also question, do you have a video on how to do that animated gradient effect? Had a look on YouTube, but all I found was border stuff.
It's the same thing. It's exactly the same thing. Yo, the hype train is going. Let's go. Look at that bad boy. It's exactly the same as the stuff on YouTube for border, but you do it with just a gradient source rather than doing a filter of the border. Just apply that same logic to So this is rolling. Obviously customizable, change all the colors to whatever you want. I've just chose blues for some reason because I thought I'd just try something a little bit different for once. So if people have got any resubs ready to pop through, bang them now, and we'll just make sure that it is working. But in theory, the timer should be quite accurate because it pulls directly from the Twitch timer rather than the way it did before. Yeah, it's about 4 seconds out, isn't it? So, well, we'll just keep an eye out on that. So, yeah, if you guys have got any resubs or out like that, or you name it, bang it in. Thanks for the 2,000 bits, though, Mum. That's crazy. My mum just leaving the lights on for us. Not saying it. Oh, God. Coffee's good. We need coffee. But, yeah, it should be pretty smooth. I mean, the new DLL stuff is just unreal, guys. I honestly cannot keep saying it enough how nuts it has made my work process now and everything like that. Like, making stuff is just going to be so nice. Not leaving an inheritance, but a Twitch full of bits. Hell yeah. We'll take that, right? So the other widget, which we'll probably do after the hype train's finished, we'll look at the other widget, was the minim raid out. So this one I'm going to get into early access as soon as possible. We're just going to test it for a few streams first and everything, because I don't want to throw it out there and it's like not working correctly. This is the first live test I've done of it. I don't even know if it's going to work properly, like whether or not it levels up correctly, whether or not it does all the usual stuff. In fact, the annoying thing is, we changed scene when it started, so I never saw it start. So I don't know if it actually did work, but we'll just have to roll with it. We'll have to roll with it. And I've put it on all the scenes in different spots as well. Hey Spike, hey Singletree, how you doing? That was one of them where it works! Oh, why does it reset the timer? It doesn't work. It's reset the timer. That shouldn't have happened. Why has that happened? Let's check. See, this is the thing. Sometimes when you're doing like test variables, you can't get this information. Let me go check the where is it? Hype train. Because the timer runs here. Oh, it's running on update, that's why. If I delete that trigger, that should be it. You guys need to get this leveled up so we can test it. Sorry, I'm baiting you all for monies. Go, go, go. You've got, what, 40 seconds? Level it up. This is funny. I'm baiting yous. Give me all your money, give me all your money. You've got 30 seconds left. Oh, my wife's done one. She could have used the Prime sub. God damn it. It's like she doesn't love me. The text effect over the desktop source is very nice. Is that fine out? Advanced mask. Did I use advanced mask for that? Yes, I did. Yes. But there's obviously a few ways of doing it. Cool, the time didn't update. That's fine then. The time didn't update. That's what we needed to test mainly. But thank you for Clarity for coming in for the 3rd month. It looks beautiful though. Right, this should... Whoa! There we go! Bongo with the 5 gifties. Look at this shit. Ain't it beautiful? Look at it! Oh, now it says 9 minutes. Why does it say 9 minutes? Why does it say 9 minutes? Oh, is it because it leveled up technically twice there? That's really dumb. That's really dumb. Pay up, Twitch. Why has that done that? That's really weird. I'm guessing it's because, other than that, like the seconds timer is pretty much bang on. Because it's 5 minutes, isn't it, per level? And Twitch gifting that sub, I love that. Yeah, for anybody that didn't know, if you give 5 subs, Twitch gift at least another 1 sub, which is pretty cool. I wonder if it's because it leveled up twice then. Let me just check in here. Level up. Try get, duration. So it'd get the duration and then set that to duration. So where would it get 10 minutes from? Right? So there must be some kind of... And then I work out the... That's weird. What's the variable say? Duration. Yo, Clever D gifting out a sub as well. Thank you, sweetie. Duration. At least the multiple thing. Duration 600. Yeah, what? 598 actually. Yo, single tree with the 3 is the magic number for the stream streak. Why would it even come to this conclusion? Because surely that has been pulled from... oh, shit. This is going down every second anyway, so I'm not going to make everybody see it. It'll be this one. No, Twitch gives sub. No, but we'd want the... Oh, my God. This one. Update. Duration. 598. Oh, okay. Maybe I just need to... Is this variable just wrong? Where's he getting 598 from? Should I just set it to 5 minutes? Rather than... Because I was trying to be clever and set it from the... from the variable. So rather than this, I'll just put... duration equals... int duration equals... what would it... 300, innit? Int duration... equals 300, because anytime it starts, updates, or levels up, no, that might also be the issue. Why is it? I don't want it to do that. Surely, start and level up, but update shouldn't. Yeah. Cool. Let's try that. Hopefully that might sort it. And then I'll just have to package that back up together. Double it and give it to the next level. Oh, right. 6 minutes left now. There's only a minute left on the hype train. Any more for any more? Looks good, cuz. Thank you, MediaTek. Appreciate it. Are you doing equals or plus equals? It was just equals because it was pulling the... So this... It was pulling this where are you? There'll be a... I need to remove this, actually. Exclude it quick, because that is just... so I need to do a few things. And copy this across. Clary D, there we go. Let's go, baby. Gifted a sub to Beige Lad. Hell yeah. Let's do this thing. 20 seconds left. Give it the amazing work. Thank you. And you guys are going to be able to get it. You know, you just join the Ko-fi Patreon and Fourth Wall, whatever you want to do. T2, you get early access, all that jazz. You buy it from the Stream Up store when it is out, because obviously these little bugs would need squashing, but only 10 seconds left. Hopefully it plays the ending animation correctly, but that timer is bang on. Yes, it works. Thank you all as well for the 9 gifted subs. 2,430 bits, you crazy cats. I'm not being funny, but that widget looks sexy as fuck. Looks sexy as fuck. I'm guessing the chat messages weren't correct. Oh, no, there we go. Eligads with the 2,000 bits, the highest bongo. Let's go. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. That's mwah. Should have a cap, so even if you would expect. God damn it, we're getting a call coming in.
Have you by chance gotten to play around with the new shared chat triggers in the Streamer Bit beta? It sounds super interesting.
I have not, because I don't have any friends. No, I think me and TD will probably have a little co-stream on my alt channel. Oh, did it say 2,500 subs? Hopefully on the... Why does it say 2,500? Where's it getting that math from? 25. Wouldn't even be 25, what? Geo! Holy moly, coming in with the 5 subs, and Twitch gifted another 3. Let's go. We're emptying the Twitch pockets. We're emptying the Twitch pockets right now. That's strange, actually. I want, We'll have to, can we look back at that? It'd be in the, oh, it'll be on the hype train finished, right? Minim hype train. Was this end? Yeah. 6,930. Subscription total. Oh, because they're converting it to monetary value. So 500 is like £5, right? Is that right? Is that where they're getting that from? Because subscription total, you gifted 5, didn't you? So yeah, that would make sense. Each T1 sub is worth 500 points. Fuck, why is that a thing? That must be just the conversion for it to work out this. I'm guessing. Right? That's weird though, isn't it? But Geo, thanks a lot. Baby, I just teased that I might be doing some work for a big content creator. I'm not teased what though, but I'm pretty excited about it, aren't I? But all in all, what do we all think to the raid hype train? There we go. I got there in the end. What do they think to that hype train? I just need to. So I've edited a bunch of things, and now I don't remember what I did. It's all right. I can just export it from here. So I edited them. Hopefully it works. We kind of need to set a hype train going again in an hour's time to test it. Because 300's 5 minutes, isn't it? Yeah, because 600's 10 minutes. Jesus. So that was fine. We fixed that part. Excluding that, we've done that. I've not released this yet, so I can leave it as version 1. That's fine. What was the other glitch? Wasn't there another glitch? Wogo, I think they just convert it into points for the hype train meter. So it's just what they do. So a T1 sub or a prime is worth 500 points towards the meter, and that's they work it out based upon bits as the base value, and then convert T1 to 500 bits, T2 to, I'm guessing, 1,000 bits, and then T3 to what, like 2,000 or 2,500? I don't know. Might have to look into it. Hey, Exceldro, how we doing? Oh, total subs means totally different, at least what I'm current to. 2,500 pony, thank you, baby. Yeah, I was working that out. If time subscription total. Yeah, it just basically, it must be an internal Twitch thing. So they've like, it's like turning it into a flatline price basically. So you don't have to worry about currency and stuff like that. Which kind of makes more sense. Because imagine trying to work out how much monetary value is per sub when you don't know what the input value is from what country it is, then trying to, do you know what I mean? So they just do it like that. Which makes sense. Doing great, that's good to hear. I might just re-export that then. Was there any other little glitches with it other than the? I never saw it start because we got the thing to start it was the codec moments, wasn't it? So I didn't physically get to see the hype train thing, but I don't think that. I mean, that's a bit that I can easily test. It was more like making sure like the bars work and stuff like that. So we need to adjust the. I might just change it to keep it simple. Change this to, where are you? Highest sub gifted, highest sub in point value. The highest in point value. Did it work for the middle ones, actually? You know, when we leveled up? Hype Train just leveled up. No, it doesn't work for that. So I can remove them anyway. So if I remove this section just here, highest sub. Did the highest cheerer work? Highest cheerer with 150 bits. I might just remove that for now, just in case I get until I get more info about it. Amount of there's just leveled up. Oh, Hype Train's just leveled up. Level. Okay. We'll do that for now on that one, and then I wonder why. That's quite strange. Cheer amount. I don't know. Maybe I do leave the cheer since it does work, but the sub gifter did not work. So I don't know if that needs feeding back to Nate, or it might not be in the Twitch API. I'm not sure. Pony, I don't know if you want to feed it back at all, but that was for the level up message. The subscription user argument didn't come through. I don't know if that's meant to be there or it's not, but seems weird having the highest cheerer and not the highest sub gifter, right? So let us. That's fine. I need to edit this to the new system anyway, to make it a little bit cleaner. So I can't release this until I've just updated this last section here. Leveled up, yep, that's cool. Contributors, highest amount in point value. T1 equals 500. T2 equals 1000. T3 equals 2500. There we go. At least we got some. I changed this. The contributors with Yoshi Spyro coming in with a 3 streak. Gifted sub. The highest sub gifted was Bongo with 2,000 gifted sub points. There we go. That'll be fine. And then we'll do some copying and pasting later on. Because we'll hopefully try and bait you guys into doing another hype train for me in a bit. Because I'm a little bitch like that. Hype train event, it seems it's not directly in the Twitch hype train event. As far as I can see, if Nate were to add it, it would need to be tracked eternally, it seems. Was working on something like that personally. Nice. Well, yeah, it's just weird that it's in the what's it called? In the end, but not in the mid, but yeah. You know what I mean. Oh, God. That's good. It's good stuff. Beautiful. That is looking real nice. I'm buzzed about that. And then the other project that's done, anybody watching on YouTube Vertical is not going to see this. In fact, they won't have seen the hype train and stuff either. YOLO, bro. The other thing that I've been doing is minim raid out. So let us go and raid. We need a channel that's live because I might need to do the checks. So we got a friend live. Obviously we want to showcase friends, right? So we'll go. Oh, technically GeoSim's live. So let's pull GeoSim up. GeoSim. We're not really raiding, just to let you know. So you guys might remember this product. I need to give it some more load time, don't I?
I might as well just take advantage of the week because,
which pulls up their stream, and obviously we can hear it, which I need to add that to my advanced audio so I can hear it. Monitor and output. There we go. It plays their stream and stuff like that, and then it will throw it up into the middle of the screen once we're ready to actually raid out and all that jazz. But let's just cancel the raid to Geo.
another key.
Cheers to the stream, have a good one. Such a lad. Give us a recap. What's happened in the past 2 weeks? Everything. I've been doing widgets everywhere. It's been crazy, Anthony. Absolutely wild. Or most of the back end stuff that we're just ironing little things out. In fact, TD said he's replied to me about this thing. This is what you are wanting, right? What we're saying. Test it. Yeah. And then, yeah. Pardon me. What's this? Can you do it from the streamer bot chat then? Oh, yeah. TD's got that. Yeah. That's cool. That's exactly what I wanted. I think that'd be the best way to handle it. Because, obviously, yeah, I think the difference between what you were thinking, TD, is because you've not really done an OBS product. So you wouldn't have seen that, like, limitation. Because you are just using internal streamerbot stuff to do internal streamerbot stuff. Whereas I need to send them variables to places. And it can't send them unless it's got the OBS connection, which you can't send a default for that because it might not be the default that they need to run it. So I think restarting it is a good one. So yeah, GG's, man. G's to the G's. Right, should we answer a couple of questions? Because I'm conscious this queue system is building up. Okay, queue system broke. Or is it just because Stream Deck is not connected? Yes. Stream Deck must not be connected. It irritates me so much when this happens. Says I'm offline. Definitely not. Definitely online. I can assure you I am online. Evidently, I'm not online. Oh, no, that's the WebSocket. Oh, unable to start WebSocket server to start with. So there's conflicts again. I think it's when I'm messing about with multiple streamer bots and they conflict with each other, and they might not pull out of the hole. Giggity. Oh, no, it's connected now. Wicked. Prove me wrong then, you little bish. Queue system's breaking everywhere today. Nah. My queue system's OP, bro. Cheers for all the hard work. No, cheers to you, music, man. That was a cheer, so I'm gonna skip it. This was Iron Kill did ask this, so I'm gonna oh, actually, I was away from PC, so I don't know if this is gonna send to Discord. Because I get a message that pops up to tell me that it has linked it. Yes, it has. We're cool. So Iron Kill did ask this, just in case anybody else wanted to know as well. Do you have a video now? I do the animated gradient. I don't have a video. I think the music is a little louder. Can it be lowered? Absolutely. It is louder. Thank you for noticing. Oh, I know what it would be. So, my son really enjoys coming to my desk and pressing all the buttons, like on Stream Deck and stuff, and on the keyboard, pressing all the buttons. Loves it. He's 18 months old, and he recently found the Stream Deck Plus, and he loves the dials. So he's dialed me in, unfortunately. So some sound levels might not be quite right. So thank you for letting me know, Yoshi. Right, so yeah, let me have a think of it. I don't think I'm going to be able to get this into a short, because it's quite a long process, but I can try my best. Shut up, Bongo. Man, I'm so pumped about all the stuff that I've been doing recently. It's been off the hook, man. How quick I've done like 3 products in the past 3 days because of the new DLL is unreal. So the thing that I've been promising you guys for ages about, you need to get joined on Ko-fi, Patreon and all that jazz monthly, because I've got loads of stuff coming out. Now it's happening. I've done literally 3 brand new products. Well, I say brand new. I've had to use the fundamentals and rebuild them from scratch again to work with a new system. But all this, man, like, it's ready to go, baby. Right, so let me pull this into screen 2 so I can do that. Perfect. And we will talk about animated gradients. I'll show you this after. I was doing this for TD the other night. I'm going to blow your minds with it because I fucking love it. It makes me want to do it myself. It makes me want to do it myself so bad. It's such a cool idea, and well, the idea has obviously been done loads, like Windows, Mac and stuff like that. But the system that I've done to make it work is fucking amazing. Like, I was just sat here and I was like, oh, damn. That is the smartest thing I've ever done. This is crazy. So stay tuned after we answer this question and I'll show you. It's freaking amazing. It is amazing. Right. So let me just pull up some stuff. My OBS plugin's still not been accepted, by the way, onto the forums. So that's why you've not seen a video on the new plugin yet. You know, the one that showcases all my shortcuts on screen that I'm pressing. It's not out yet. Sadly, they've not accepted it. What am I doing? I'm the king of getting sidetracked. I really am, aren't I? Like, I just get really excited, man. Nothing wrong with that. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this in a short, but we're going to go for it. There's a few things that I probably just want to check that I've not actually checked in a while. I'm pretty sure it can be done, but I do mine inside of StreamerBot. So I just want to fact check myself first before I go balls deep. Oh no. I thought you could. Oh, unless you can. Yeah, you can. So you do that. Where? I think this is a full video. We're not shorting it. It's going to be too long for a short. It's going to be much too long, so I'm just going to switch this into full screen mode here. Yeah, I'm going to have to do it as a long video, but that's fine. We can rock that. And you're going to see one take wonder just smash it. Right, I'm going to remove the bits and bobs on screen. Or should I? I don't know. Yeah, because I think leaving static objects on screen is probably not ideal in this scenario. I've just thought, bloody, I've not had my chat widget up either. Chat widget's not working either. Or is it? It ignores me, so I don't know why I've just typed in there. Hey, Nick. Hope you're doing good. We've got a lot of questions to go through, but I also have a lot of work, so I need to blast through some of this stuff. If you want your question answering, like now, I think you do 100 bits or more with your question, and it gets put to the top of the list with the priority. It gets put into the priority queue, basically. So if you want to help support me and give a penny for me answering your questions, then just drop us a penny. Do you know what I mean? Same for YouTube. You can do it with a super chat, and it gets put into the priority queue. I'm just trying to confirm how much it is, and just bear with, because I can't remember. It's been a week since streaming. Pardon me. Question. Greater than 100, yeah. So a cheer greater than 100, and super chats will do it. TD, yeah, it's perfect, dude. Perfect. What I was saying is it's probably better to do that because you probably would have never seen that issue because you've never done like an OBS product where you actually need the connection. You can't default that connection. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's perfect. Absolutely perfect, mate. Right, let's do this. I'm trying to decide. Do I want to do it as... Yeah, chat isn't working. We'll bring horizontal chat back in a bit. I might actually... I don't know. Do I want horizontal chat up? I mean, it gets people asking, doesn't it? I don't know. Shut up. Right, am I doing it full screen like this? And we'll leave you on the side. So you can say hi, YouTube, and whatnot. Yeah? Where's record? Heyo, duckies! Andy here. And a lot of people do the kind of tutorials that say how to like animate borders inside of OBS, but I'm here to teach you how to do an animated gradient using the gradient source for the plugin by the one and only Exceldro the Great. And there's an incredible old tutorial. Look at Andy's weird hair. Just there. You can install it for Windows, Mac, and Linux. So jumping straight into OBS. We're on a new scene that is just behind me, as you can see just here. And I'm going to create a new source. And you should see gradient just there. If you're not seeing it, it means you've not installed the plugin correctly. So I'm going to call this gradient 3. That's fine. And the cool thing about this plugin is you can basically add as many different steps as you want in the gradient. So you can just add as many different steps. So you can have, say, white on this step here. Then you can have pink on this step, and then you can have red on this step, and then on the last one you could have yellow, and obviously you can completely change it to exactly how you want it, whatever colors you want, and it's really nice. There's a lot of settings here, like the midpoint, so you can really get gradients looking exactly the way you want it to. But how do we animate the colors? We use Exceldro's other plugin called the Move plugin, which if you guys haven't seen that, then like it's like OBS 101. This is the best. Just here. Move. All the links will be in the description, so don't worry. And I've done tons of videos on that one in the past. And to get this to animate, we're just going to right click on the source and press filters. And we're going to add a new filter to this source. So we're going to hit the plus button just here. And then we're going to go and press move value. And move value, what we'll do is, I'm just going to call this start for now, just as an example, okay? So the setting that we're going to adjust is, we can see all the different settings we want to adjust here. Cool thing is, you can do multiple settings at once. So as you can see, I can see the full list of settings that were inside of that source. And if I press get values, it will get every single one of those values just there. So if I press that, it will set all them to those values just there. So that means if I duplicate this filter and maybe call it step 1, I don't know, I'm just making it up, and I start selecting some random colors just here. I'll choose yellow, I'll choose this one over here, I'll choose this one over here. I don't know why I've done so many steps in this. This was really, really dumb to do, but it's just something that I do. And press that. Now if I press this, changes all those gradients smoothly, depending on what is selected. So you're thinking, cool, yeah, but how do I like randomize it and keep it animating? So I'm going to create one called random color. So we'll call it random. And we're going to select random. And we can choose a setting that we want to adjust random. So I can choose the from color. And we're going to choose the minimum of white and the max value as black. And then when we press that, you'll see it's changing that one color on the left to a random color. Yeah? So what we need to do is set that up for all the steps, which is really easy to do. We just press duplicate and we'll say random 2. And we'll change that to the next, we'll do 2 color there. I wish this was kind of more in touch. We'll duplicate the first one again and go down to the next 2 color, which is that one. And we're going to get duplicate it again to the 4th one. Why did I do so many? This was stupid. We'll press 2 color there and we'll do last but not least the 5th one and do 2 color at the bottom. And then now, every time I press one of these, why is it not doing it? Oh, it's the same color, that's why. That's really annoying. So I'm going to choose white. It's because I left the default value, which is really silly of me. So you need to make sure you do your min and max values, otherwise it won't choose a random color because, well, it was randomizing red. You can do the min and max values to whatever you want them to be. So if you want it to be a select shade of yellow, for instance, you could totally do that. So now when I've put all these together, each time I press one, you'll see it goes to a random color. So I can get all those to animate together. If I select random and go to simultaneous move and go random 2, select random 2, go to simultaneous move random 3, select random 3, go to simultaneous random 4, and so on. So select that, and now when I press 1, they all change at once to random colors, right? How crazy is that? So then you're thinking, yeah, but I kind of want it to, like, do it slower. If you want it to do it slower, you just change the duration. So I'll do 2 seconds just there. Yeah? So 2000 milliseconds. And I change that on each one of these. So I'm just copying and pasting it into each one of these custom duration values. Now, it'll do it slowly. So you can get some really cool looking things. But you want it to automatically keep going and going and going. Which is absolutely fine. I'm going to have to cut that there. One sec. Babe? Lock the car. Thought I were getting swatted. Where was we? So as you can see, you get some really cool gradients. So what we can do is chain that together so it automatically keeps rotating. So I'm going to create another move value. This one's just going to be like a bit of a dummy thing that's basically going to tell it to just keep triggering. Basically, so I'll say next move, gonna call it. I'm gonna select random 1 and go down to the bottom and say next move. It's gonna do next move, and on next move we're gonna set this to 0 so it happens instantly, and then the next move from next move is gonna go back to random. So now when I press random, it should go random. How nice is that? But then, what you can do as well is chain that in with something like your rotational values. So if you remember, inside of all these, we were choosing a random color. But you also had rotation. So if I create one more, and we'll say rotate, and again, following the same kind of logic, you can do as many different ones of these as you want. So I'm going to do rotation, and I'm going to set this to 0. So now when I press this, in fact, I'll set it over 2 seconds as well. You'll see it'll spin. But this one, I don't want it to ease in and out. I want it to go no easing. And then I'm going to press duplicate. And we'll say reset, rotate. Just like that. And rotate is set to 0 there. And here we're going to set it to 360. Because then that's a full rotation, right? So as it turns, it's done a 360. Yeah? Does that make sense? But this one is going to be set to... reset rotate, I've done it the wrong way around, sorry. This will be 0 and set to 0, and this will be 360 set to 2 seconds. So it'll go rotate, as you can see the eyes on, reset, rotate, and it's basically just going to secretly reset that. Does that make sense? And then we're going to go to next move as reset rotate. And then reset rotate, the next move will be rotate. And then now, we've got it infinitely spinning around. That looks really sickening. But you get it. You can literally just keep putting these filters together and together and together and just create some crazy things all just inside of OBS. If you enjoyed this tutorial and it did help you, make sure you press that like button, share it with your streamer friends as well, and subscribe because I do tons of tutorials like this. I actually record this live on twitch.tv/AndiLP, so make sure you get me followed because we're trying to do a partner push, all right? Let's go. Put your rock over the stone. I'm out of breath. What are you shaking? I'll shake and vac you in a minute, bruv. I will shake and vac you. Can't find the like button here. God damn it, Waldo. God damn these electric sex pants. But that was that. I think that was a good one. Animate gradients in OBS. Yo, Kieran, thank you very much for the follow. Put your over the stone. Very much appreciate it. How you doing, Waldo? Hope you're doing good as well. Neon! How you doing, beautiful? FBI, open up. But yeah, that's cool. Anyway, should we have a look at this that I'm more excited about? So I did this for TD, but I don't know if he's going to use it. So he is going for this whole Mac look, all right? He's going for this whole Mac look, which looks freaking amazing, right? So I created this little Mac bar with the same colors that he sent me, and I basically just shall I record this as a weird live tutorial as well. It's probably going to do terrible, but what I've learned is all the ones that I think are going to be terrible aren't terrible, so I might record it. So, a good friend of mine, TD, asked me a couple of questions on basically how he wants to make stuff more kind of uniform when making his overlays and stuff. So he's going for this Mac look, you know, with like the 3 dots, so it looks like a Mac window. Loads of people have done it with Windows PCs as well, where they put the X at the side. They've done XP versions, but this is how I've kind of made something that will work on any window size. And you don't have to do this with, like, creating different versions. I'm going to shut the door. And I'm also going to start this again because the Hoover was just going nuts downstairs. And I was chatting shit as well. Was the other thing. I'll still eat it. Did I ask? I'm pretty sure I was just sharing. Yeah, you were. That's what I mean. I was just chatting shit. Mac, look, you want it to look overpriced? Obviously. Macs aren't overpriced. Much. I said much there. To be fair, I barely use my Mac anymore. Ever since you guys have converted me to Windows, I'm like, yeah, I'll go on the Mac. A little bit, potentially, maybe. Never. But yeah, sell it a share. Don't forget to shout me out also. Why are you being like that? But honestly, this is awesome. I need to actually think of a good way of explaining this because I don't want it to. In fact, we've got ads coming up, so let's go for it for ads first because I could do with just running to fill up my water because it's nearly empty because I've drunk quite a bit today. So we'll do ads and then we'll come back and I'll explain what the hell's going on because I'm also just going to find out because my wife's been somewhere. And she had something to tell me, so I'm going to be right back as well. It won't be a couple of minutes. Also, thank you everybody for being here. Yo, Nick Keys, thank you very much for coming in with your Prime. If anybody else has got subs like upstanding, please hold off because we need to test the hype train widget again later. So it would be awesome if you guys just hold off for doing a collab. I don't know how long's left until we can do a hype train again, so we'll have to roll with it. Yo, flatulent gonad, it's all good. Right, I'll see you in 3. We're just going to a short ad break. Nice one, Twitch. Didn't even start the ads, dickheads. And by dickhead, I mean me. Is there some sort of timer somewhere that'll tell you when we can do hype train again? Is that a thing? Oh, God, I'm out of breath. I've only run downstairs. She's bought loads of cleaning supplies because we're still trying to sell the house, aren't we? So we've got people come to view the house tomorrow again. Fucking does my head in, man. We'd sold it. Stupid people. So frustrating. You'd love the Pokemon game to work with Lumia stream. Why? In what way? I don't know what you mean. What are you asking from me? Or what are you asking from Waldo? Waldo doesn't listen. Waldo don't do anything. Waldo's too busy doing the hackathon. Are we all going to support Waldo with a hackathon, by the way, guys? And download his creation when it's done? The answer's yes. Because he might win a bonus prize for the amount of downloads. You didn't keep their deposit? No. Don't work like that in the UK, beige lad. Welcome back from the adverts, everybody. Got really exciting things. Streambot plus Mac, nope. Sag. Yeah, Streambot only. It's the only thing we support. Just because if we were to try and support, especially for a free game, do you know what I mean? Yeah, it's not ideal. Yeah, in Scotland, it's like that. People barely drop out of house sales in Scotland because you have to pay for it. Because you get FUCEK. I can't spell. Right. Should we talk about this then? So my good friend TD/Terrier Darts, he does a lot of Streambot stuff, and he is also a quarter of StreamUp. So make sure you do go and follow him on, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch. That's the one. And basically, he's creating this whole Mac look on his stream, but he's got different size windows. But he wanted to make them all uniform, so every window will have this kind of bar on the top and look beautiful. So I'm going to break down how I did it, because it looks a little like this. And as you can see, it looks pretty sweet. And every single window perfectly matches, and it looks exactly the same size and everything like that, even if the window is massive, thin, or whatever. These are all the exact same sources to do it. So first of all, I created the window bar itself by creating a blank background, 1820 by 40. I didn't want it to be the full 1920 just because I wanted to add rounded corners after, and I just didn't want to go right to the edges of the canvas. And I chose the height, and I did the red dot with a color source. These four are just color sources. The red dot is a 20 by 20 color source with a filter on it, which is the rounded corners filter, which is rounded_rect2. And the reason why I use this one is because it allows you to add a border thickness, which you can see. If I remove the thickness, you can see it doesn't look very circular. But if I add the thickness, I remove the border alpha end. This allows it to kind of almost feather itself, because you're going from full color to transparent. That's what the alpha start and end does, which is really cool. And I do the same thing for the yellow one and also the green one. And then I just put it in a group. That's it. This is the whole thing. This group, and that's it. I just leave it on a scene. So I've just created a menu bar that's really long, and I'm going to be able to... I mean, I was videoing, What am I doing? This? Why? It's not meant to. What water? Right! Right! No! You goddamn bitch! Fuck you! Get out! She having the fucking joke! Is she actually taking the piss? She told me to take this cap off, And she's like, it's not coming out. And then fucking sprays me directly in scone with its cleaning solution. Whoa, God. I can't believe it. I just got absolute... And it went all in my mouth. Oh. Where were we? So basically, this is just the group for the menu bar. And we're going to use this multiple times. So if I create a new scene just here, and I'll call it scene 4 for now, that'll be fine. In fact, I'll call it builder scene. So you see builder scene. And in here, we're going to create a window. So whatever we want to use. So I'll use the webcam first. So what I'll do is add a video capture device. And I will just put, we'll add camera just here. And I'll turn on virtual camera. So, hi Andy, I'm there. And I'm going to size this to exactly how I want it. So I want it to be kind of thin, a little bit like this. Trim the top, trim the bottom a little bit. And I want this to be the window. Just like that. But I want to add that little menu bar onto the top, yeah? So I'm going to press the plus sign. I'm going to create a source clone. Using the source clone plugin, there's a few different ways of doing this. You could do a nested scene, but I prefer doing a clone. And the reason being is menu bar camera, let me just put it. It will actually take the size of that group rather than the canvas itself. So if I go grab the window bar group, you can see the size parameter is exactly the same rather than when you nest a scene, it's always 1920 by 1080. It's always the size of the scene, whereas this will be the same size as this bar. And what I can do is if I put it in the top left there and move this up to the top left, it automatically anchors it in place. So now I think you can already see what I'm going to do. Because I've got the menu bar camera, I can just open this up with Control E and I can start adding the crop to the right hand side. So if I say do, I don't know, 1200, oh, that was a good guess, and line it up so it's perfect, I can check the size by, if I click this source, you can see this is 1321 pixels away. So I want this one to be 1321. Just like that. And boom. There's my window, right? I'm going to select them both. Put them into a group. And that's my window done. Easy as that. And then, because this is the builder scene, what I can do is if I want to create another window, this time I want to say do that exact same thing, but for a desktop, should we say. So if I pull up a display capture please, where's display? Just here, I'll do display capture 2, and I'll choose the other screen, which is going to be my recording, which is going to be a bit Inception, but get over it. And I'll just resize this to about, I don't know, yay big. That's fine. I'm going to do that same thing. We're going to add another source clone, and this one will be menu bar display, and we can do this as many times as we want. So I'm going to choose the clone again, go down to the window bar group, and I'm going to move this. In fact, I'll do it into the top right, so I can always align it in the top right, because it's a bit easier because it does snap. So you can see it does pull it in and snap there. So it snaps and aligns to the top left, so you know it's pixel perfect. So I need to get this down to 761. So I'm going to Control E into this again, and we'll say 500 maybe. Nah, wasn't that close this time. And we'll use the scroll wheel to zoom in. 761 I said, that was right, wasn't it? There we go. So now it's pixel perfect. Put them into a group like that. And there we go. And now you're thinking, oh, all right, we need to add the rounded corners. Well, the cool thing is about this, doing it this method, is once I'm happy, we'll say that this is what I want the scene to look like. Okay, we're going to have a background on it afterwards. That's fine. All I need to do is go to the builder scene, press filters, go get rounded corners from a shader filter, just like so. We're going to load shader text from file, go to browse. I like using rounded rect 2, just here. Corner radius, let's bump this up. And you'll be able to see the corners are starting to form exactly the same on every single source. So I'm going to set this to what? 25 looks about good to me. And we'll add some border thickness. So you can see it's white at the minute. I'm going to do 2 pixels because I want it to kind of have an outline but only light. And what I'm going to do is select color. And this color, if I press the pick screen color, select the same color as what I've done the menu bar as. Press OK. Boom. We have got our menu sorted. Look at that. Whoa. And if we want it to just be a bit thick around the edge on the lines, we can totally do that by just increasing the size of the border. So if you want it to be really thick, you totally can do that. It eats into the contents a little bit because it's obviously doing it to the inner of the border, but you can change that. You guys should know how to do that. So I'm going to press close, and you can see I think that looks about right. So now I want to basically add a background to that. But if I add a background to this scene, so if I add a color source and put that to the behind, it's not rounded corners anymore because we put rounded corners on the scene. So what we would need to do is create a final display scene. Obviously, it's all about, you need to make sure you do your naming schemes better than this. Otherwise, you're just going to have a headache. And all I need to do is add this builder scene to here. So I'm going to right click, add, go to scene, and we're going to add the builder scene. We've got it in there, and then now we can add other stuff into this scene, such as a color source, if we want to. And then press OK, move to the behind, and boom. There we go. We've got this really cool looking overlay with everything being pixel perfect and everything like that. So nice. I really like it. But hopefully this kind of inspires you on different ways that you could utilize this same concept for your overlays. It doesn't have to be exactly the same. Even if you just want to use it for rounding your webcam and your display and stuff like that, you can totally do that. Do you know what I mean? It makes it so all the corners are the exact same radius, even if these sources are scaled. Okay, so just bear that in mind. It's really handy, and if you liked it, like the video and subscribe. Come and visit me live on Twitch, because this is where this got asked. It's amazing. Enjoy. Much love. Put your further down. Got a dry throat now. Sorry, I've missed all chat there. Even though I don't think you were chatting. Were you all taking notes? Is that what you were doing? You add in the FaceTime icons. Not for that. That tutorial wasn't like just specifically Mac. It was more like a concept, idea type thing. So it's not like a. I mean, I could maybe look at doing some sort of overlay if TD's happy with me to do that. What could I call that video? I need a name for the video. Like, just as a rough guideline, like I don't even know, because nobody's gonna search it. You made a funny, oh god, Mackie McMacface, because I don't want to be like Mac related. It's got to be what did I just teach? I don't actually know what I just taught.
15.
Oh my god,
One
you made me
of
jump.
the few numbers that rhymes with bean. And you know what happens when we eat beans.
I like beans. I don't apple flavored title box. No, it needs to be like what did I actually just teach there? But how you doing, Finite? How was TwitchCon? Hope it was all good. I've not run into that issue with my plugin, you know, this one that shows the hotkeys. And I've got it installed, so I must be doing something at some point with your plugin that makes that appear, and I don't know what it is that I'm doing. It's really weird. What did I just teach? Like, I don't. What physically could I call this? Simple design for stream template. It's kinda, but it's like Yeah, I'll put it simple. Because I'm going to have to edit it anyway and adjust it. But yeah, we'll do that. I said we got conquered. I brought home. Oh, that's not cool. That's not cool. But yeah, did you guys like that? I think it was really cool. It's cool how it can be pulled together like that, though, right? Are we at a time where we can do a hype train again yet? Does anyone know? I don't know when we did the hype train. It'll say, won't it? Hype train. When was it? 53 minutes ago. Nearly in time if you guys want to fire it off. You got like get 10 minutes, right? Didn't know groups. Everyone always says groups are broken, but they're not. You just don't know how to use them. It's great utilizing the same source, though. Do you know what I mean? Like this whole thing. I mean, you could make it an image if you want. But the fact that the only issue is if you were to scale the group now, that is going to throw it out because then this window is going to be thicker than that. Does that make sense? So the window top bar there is not the same size anymore. So what you do need to do anytime you want to go, but you do different, yeah. Do you know what I mean? You'd make different builder scenes per scene. So every scene that you make, you would add a builder scene for it. So every scene I'd have 2 scenes basically. The output scene and the build scene. Groups are broken, but not the way most people think. There are definitely some wonky internal things that go on with groups that make them hard to work with plugins sometimes. Though they're not as bad as they used to be in pre-OBS 28. That's so true. The main thing that you just need to remember is that it's a group is a scene. Like that's as soon as you start putting that together, you're just like, oh. But you like it's a scene that that doesn't have any size parameters, whereas every scene is your canvas size, whereas groups aren't. What they should do is edit a group to allow you, when you create a group, choose the size of the group. That would work amazing. And then people would understand that. But as I try and educate people about groups, like they are super powerful. It doesn't see the weird brokenness. Yeah, it's when it starts. I always find they really start proper breaking when something isn't reading the size. Because if it doesn't scale correctly and you're moving, what is it? You're trying to add pixels to the left or above the group, that's when it breaks. Because it moves the 0, 0 center point, the root point. Because it always, even if you change the positional alignment, it's always from top left. But yeah. As soon as you get head around that, like groups are amazing. Groups can be awesome. And a cool little side effect of this is you could technically do something like that. You see how it keeps the rounded corners because it's doing it on there? Groups are fine if they're simple. That, again, is incorrect. I have done crazy stuff with groups before. Like, I could make stuff inside this group move if I really wanted to. And move the group with the thing. I've done it before. So if I grab we'll say color source for here, we'll do a little square. We'll say 500 by 500. No, maybe 100 by 100. And we're going to stick it to where the group is. Just there. We'll put it in the group. I can move this in here as much as I want. But the issue is, if I start trying to go this way and this way, that is where you get your majority of your issues. This, not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad, still not great. Doing this, no, not bad, not great. Doing this, no. No. Doing this, perfect. So in here, what I could do is go with this group. Let's make this bright pink, just so you can actually see it a bit better. And let's zoom in the canvas a little bit. So now that this is in this group, yeah, we cool with that? Everyone cool? Where is it? Color source. I want to get it in here. Go to the filters of here. Add a move source. So again, this technically doesn't need to be difficult. The simple. should we say? And I'll say set this to 1,000. Where is ease in? Turn it off. Duplicate. Move source 2. I'm going to put it somewhere else now. Put it down here. Duplicate the first one again. Move it up here. Put it there. Get that transform. Move it down here. Duplicate this. 4. Get the transform of it. Oh yeah, already did that. Do next move. Move source 2. Move source 2 into move source 3. Move source 3 into move source 4. Move source 4 into move source 1. And boom. Then I can move this group around. Whilst that's all happening, I can resize this group. That's when it breaks OBS. I forgot to tell you. Oops. Remember what I told you about using top left? You remember the top left scenario? Yeah, the top left scenario just happened. Oh dear. Remember what I just said about top left? Probably didn't help that I was yanking it. But if I did that as a move, it'd be fine. That was just a little bit out of here. It's not saved what we just did as well. Mother. Oh no, it did. We're cool. So what I could technically do is put this. I don't know. We'll make this smaller. No, it's definitely not liking that. It's probably because it's trying to work out. I think that's more of a move and plugs move issue with groups. If I pause the thing, it'll be fine. And then I can run them both together. I've done videos on it in the past. It's probably because it's trying to render it. Well, do it, yeah. Finite will know. Hey, Astro. Hey, Tio. Don't blame Move. I'm not blaming Move. I'm blaming groups. 100% blaming groups. Let me just pause the move of it. Because I've had it moving altogether. So I'm going to put this... I'm going to build the scene, and I'm going to grab... Oh, it could be a mixture of things here, actually. I'm asking quite a lot of this right now. Duplicate this. I'm going to put this as group 5. Amazing naming system, Andi! And I'll put this to 1,000, maybe. Ease in and out, that's cool. Or, no, 500. Yeah, let's do that. 500. And then what I'll do is just grab oh no. I thought it didn't copy. Oh, then it's because it's still group 4, you Burke. There we go. Right, we're cool? Yeah, sound. There you go. JWP stream, how are we doing? So there you go. So you got move going around, you got this one moving the window. So they don't have to be simple. The reason why I didn't like it didn't like the me manually resizing it, which is fine. But then you got to remember it was doing other stuff on the same time as this, so don't forget it's doing the rounded corners. My bot is broken. I mean, that's Twitch, baby. That's not the bot. So just for anybody that is coming in now and they're like, what the hell are you doing? Why are you just staring at this? This is moving inside of here. This is using move plugin. And then I'm moving a group with the move plugin at the same time. So it's pretty cool. Kurigan Nashi, how we doing, baby? Just got here. What are you currently working on? Yeah, Tio, we're just fiddling about. Then throw the ones that set scenes in another group. Amazing stuff to be had with groups. There is. You just need to know how to use them properly. Like, as you saw then, I even run into issues every now and then. But normally, it's when I'm trying to do something stupid or quickly. Like, normally, if I'm trying to do something like this, I wouldn't be trying to resize something. Like, I can move it, that's fine. You can tell it looks a bit jank. I'm actually intrigued whether or not it might be... Because it could be to do with the shader as well. So let's find out. Is this going to break it? The answer is yes. Yeah. But, yeah. But nobody would ever be doing that anyway. So it must be different when you're manually transforming an object to when you're using... Oh, my God. Jesus Christ, my knee's just, like, cracked and gone... Man, I'm getting old. I'm too old for this shit. I'm going to sit down for a bit. Is that right? Yours was really fast. Sheep chat is really slow to do it. It just uses the Twitch stuff. What do you want to be able to do in OBS Source Performance Viewer? I just want to know what's using all my resources. I can't think of anything specific until I've probably had a look at what it can do. I don't know. Oh, my God, what's wrong with my knee? Feels like it's just popped out of place or something, man. The hell? Fuck. Really hurts. What have I done? I'm dying, guys. No more streams. I've finished. Completed it. Fucking hell, it's really bad. What has just happened to my knee? Right, I'm stretching. Oh. We'll go full screen so you can... This is normally for the OnlyFans content. I don't know what's just happened. I don't know. Fuck. Oh my God. It's just right in it. Like... Oh, it just feels like it needs to crack again. Oh my God. It's like, feels like it's grinding. I don't know if you can hear it. Jesus. I wonder if I've trapped a nerve or something. Oh. Oh, God. Is that some cheer from Tio? Oh, God, man. Dr. Mr. Josh. Oh, my God. Exeldra, how come you're making it now? What? What's going on? What's going on? Guys, can... Oh, my God. Alex Kidd. Yeah, now we're talking. Bring it towards you and inside. Yeah, I'll do it in a bit. I don't know what's just happened, though. I don't understand how it's just happened. I've just been sat here minding my own business, and we've popped off. How come you're making it now, Exeldra? I thought... Was testing it, wanted it as a plugin, so I made it a plugin. Is it still... Build it, man. Build it. I want to play with it. Is it building... Ready. You have a standing desk. Yeah, standing one. Guys, I don't mean to bait you into giving me money, but I mean I do, but can you fire off our hype train again so we can test whether or not it works? Don't do 150 bits though. I'm going to pause that just in case because I know you guys are trolling. Where is it? MGS codec. Oh my god, it's killing. Where is it? Codec action. I'm just gonna disable it for a second. It requires an OBS 31. God damn it! Why are you doing this, man? Oh my god. Yeah, can you fire off a hype train? I want to see if the shiz works properly now that we fixed it. We need to know if it works. There it is. Hype train incoming. Thank you, Iron Kill. You can see a few day old version here. Was that your short? Oh my god, it's really bad, guys. I don't know what I've done. What do you say? Bring it towards you and inside. As in like this. It's like, feels like it's crunching. Yo, it's working! Astro Canuck coming in with a prime. Mr. Josh, thank you for the 200 biddies. Look at it, it's beautiful! Please tell me the timer works. Right, how much in sync is that? Let's find out. 441 is pretty close. That's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. It's not always going to count down every second. Because sometimes, because I'm doing it a bit cheeky. So I've done this a few times now. But I've done it a little bit cheeky by utilizing the action every second inside of StreamerBot. I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, but sometimes it skips actions. But because I've done it with the current IRL time, it works out. Oh, I've missed a second. Countdown 2 seconds, because it works on IRL time rather than as a number, as the counter, if that makes makes sense. Cloud Stripe with 150 bits. We've got Mr. Josh with 200. Iron Kill with another 5. Can I ask people to level it up, please? I'm not asking you to go to like level 600. I just want to make sure that it levels up, because last time when we leveled up, I basically set the timer to 10 minutes for some reason. That shouldn't happen now, because I'm doing a flat rate time. In theory. Man, that is... Man, look at it. Hang on, let me just pull it up on... You guys seeing this? This is OBS. It is gosh darn near perfect. It's 1 second out. I'm very happy about this. I am very... Max, dude... Never again gonna watch you. You're a complete waffler. Never answering any questions. You're wasting people's time. 0.2 hours waffling. 2 questions not answered because you're messing about. Dude, here's one for you. Piss off then. Did you pay for your question? I told you can put it to the top of the queue if you do a cheer or a super chat. Dude, this is my job. Like, I don't want people like you round here. What an absolute douchebag. Look at that, everyone. Lol. There's 20 questions in the queue. Do you know what I mean? I'm doing it out of the goodness of my heart. Do you know what I mean? Like, sorry for that. The question will get declined. Don't worry when it comes round. Absolute douche. It was called recording videos, answering other questions, more important things. Angry Liffy, did you like that? I'm just not in the mood. I am not in the mood for people being dicks, I'm afraid. Today's not the day. All the crap that's gone off with the house and everything like that, not in the mood. Go on, guys, can I get you to bait it? Go on. Finish it. Finish him. Finish this level, please, guys. Complete waffler. Yo, there it is. Right, please work, please work, please work, please work. Who's that? Finite, absolute babe. Gifted a cheeky sub. Yeah. Right, is the timer still in sync? I need to look at adding some fancy stuff. Oh my god. It's perfectly in sync now. It is perfect. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for all the support as well. Sorry for baiting you all. And sorry for not answering your questions when I'm trying to make you guys, you know, widgets and stuff like that. Are you going to release that? Absolutely. Yo, Sugar Meat coming in with a 5 gifted subs. You absolute legend. That's crazy, man. I've not rerun the settings, so the gifted subs answer things not correct, but don't worry about that. Level 3, 444. That's cool. It's staying stable. I'm liking this. Oh my god. I'm actually really turned on at how good this is right now. It will be released. So yeah, anybody supporting on the usual places like Ko-fi, Patreon, all that jazz. TD, thanks for the 5 bits and the 5 bits and the 5 bits. Let everyone wait longer. Do a longer rant. See, YouTube, like everyone, I don't know what it is, but most people in YouTube chat just are seemingly entitled. Do you know what I mean? Flixer says, does this hype train made for Twitch only, or works also with YouTube? Does YouTube have hype trains? Yo, CJ, what's going on, my brother? How we doing? Good. Pinoy, how we doing? Man, that is looking sweet. I'm going to turn on the codec again for 150 bits now that I've seen it work, which I'm happy about. Man, I'm fucking pumped that it works. This is all thanks to all the stuff that I've been doing behind the scenes. Man, I can't believe how many things I've done, which is absolutely wild. Can understand it only with asking. Yeah, I mean, you can make your own hype train, but I'm utilizing the Twitch API. I've made a recent effect that's in early access, which is the codec moments one, which currently is 150 bits. Maybe I should test if it works with YouTube as well. YouTube Super Chat. Boom. That should just work. Love this new stuff. How we doing anyway, everybody? That's dropped in. CJ. Pinoy. What's crack-a-lacking? How are we looking? Yo, here we go. This is the new effect that's out now. Oh my god, it's not even on. The codec moments thing wasn't there. Oh, I need to mute the music.
Come in, Andy. Why don't you answer my questions, Andy?
'Cause you suck!
Proper waffler. No syrup, just dry waffles. Hashtag you're okay, really.
Nah, you're trying to make money from people without doing any work. Your 2 hours of messing about. Honestly, people will realize how much time you talking nonsense. Just take money, forget questions. When did you pay for my services, dude? When did you pay for my services? When did you pay for services? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, why is YouTube like, you Google me now, bro? Like, you need to sort my questions out right now, man. Like, what is actually wrong with these people? This is why there's like no innovation, because like the stuff, yes, we were waffling. Yes, we were talking about a bunch of different things. And here's one for you, Max. If you stop being a douchebag for 5 seconds and you actually introduce yourself to the community, you would realize I have an incredible structure for people, right? Called my Discord server. Check this out. When you ask a question and I answer the question, it gets put into Discord with a timestamp of when I answered the question. Fucking wild! So you don't waste any of your time. It's not my fault you've just been sat around for 2 hours waiting for me to answer your question in which you've not paid for me to answer. Therefore, who's at fault? Because it ain't me. It ain't me, bro. Oh, love it. Yeah, I mean, literally, for the best time, you just go, phew. Let's go look at this question that got answered. How crazy is that? Imagine just having this infrastructure where I help people using my own time, right? And offering a free ask question service where I could be going, Cool. Guess what? If you want your questions answering, we'll do a one-on-one session for £50 an hour. How's that? We can do that if you want. Our time is everything. 2 hours is a lot. Cool. So my time means nothing then, does it? Is that what we're saying, Max? My time means nothing? My time is less valuable than your time. Yeah? Andy, why are you not AI? Why should I pay you to answer questions when I have been here from first minute with first question? Dude, we still had 9 questions from the previous stream because it's times like this, basically, that cause the question queue to build up a little bit because I have to educate how things work. And, you know, this is my full-time job. And me to basically sit here and just go question. Hang on, let's just backpedal a little bit because Max might not know. Basically, I make a lot of widgets and stuff. All the widgets that you see on screen, I make these for streamers and people pay for them. So that is basically the full-time job because I don't earn anything from YouTube ad revenue. I earn about less than £200 a month from YouTube ad revenue. From Twitch, the recent months have been much more because we did the subathon thing. But still, I think I've earned about £500 this month, which is at the top end of what I normally earn, like by quite a margin. So that's £700, right? That ain't enough to live on. And this is my full-time job. So I sell widgets and stuff like that. To help people. But I make these widgets live on stream. So what we were doing is testing the widgets to make sure they work so I can actually put widgets out, you know, so I can actually pay the bills. And then in between me doing a project, I answer questions. You know what I'm saying? I think we kind of get the picture now. But that's why, if you join the Discord, we have all the stuff here where you can just go to timestamps of exactly where I've answered questions. Astro's like 50 quid. I'll DM me later. I put a figure out. I've never done a one-on-one, so I don't know. That's understandable, but remember, people have a time limit. Again, I don't know what else I could do to make this any better. I don't know what I could do to make this any better. There's literally every single question I've ever answered, including timestamps, to all the videos, and even if I mention a link or something like that, I post it in here so you guys can see what I'm talking about in the previous thing. I have a weird question. Is it better to put a group sources in a scene or create scenes to use them as sources? Click that link, find out what I talk about. There's the link of the thing that I talked about within that thing. Crazy stuff. You know what I mean? So I'm not here to waste anybody. Start from today's questions and not past questions. Absolutely not. Why should I discredit somebody else's question and start with today's questions? That's not fair at all. People, this is why I do a priority queue. I mean, technically, there isn't 23 questions here because I have not coded it correctly, and every single chair adds a question. So most of these questions aren't legit questions, just to throw that out there to you. There are not 23 questions in the queue. I can guarantee that. In fact, I'll bet my house on it. There are not 23 questions. There's probably more like 15, maybe. But yeah. I don't. I genuinely think I've come up with this incredible system which allows me to give people support, which it's free support. People ask questions, and guess what? By free, it actually helps me because I get to make content out of it, right? So if you ask me a decent question, I'm like, oh, more people would want to. It's a bad system, dude. Max, you're doing my tits in, dude. How is this a bad system? You get free support and advice. Oh, when your question comes up, dude, decline. It's first come, first served. / if you want, give me support. Right, next system. Here we go. No one asked about a DLL. Shut up, Bongo. Look, this. As soon as I see this name in here, ultra decline. Ultra decline. Ultra decline. And it's also that bad of a system. I might be working with some people to get it built into their streams as well. So thank you. No one asked you about your DLL. How easy is it to make stuff? Just make the stuff and get working. Shut up, Bongo. Here we go. So I did answer this a little bit earlier. So Music Man asked, have you got a chance to play around with the new shared chat
Who
triggers?
let Bongo in again?
Yo, Mr. P-Man, thank you for the 60 months. Holy moly. In the Streambot beta, it sounds super interesting. There's no, I've not touched them at all. I've not touched any of the beta stuff. The reason being is because all the widgets that I'm making at the moment, with the Stream Up crew, we've kind of decided only make the stuff for live. And if something gets updated, then we'll update the programs as and when. Because if we had a lot of issue where I was building stuff in the beta version, and then it was like, oh, this isn't working. It was just adding more fuel to the fire. Whereas if we just pay attention to what's coming in the beta and we can prepare for it, like Nate has changed the way that sending messages work. So we're kind of like sorted. So we know that change is coming, but we don't need to fix it now, if that makes sense. It's probably the best way. But no, I've not played with it yet because A, I don't have any friends, and B, I don't have the beta. Yo, Astro coming in with 10 gifty sub dibs, and Twitch gifting an extra 4. My God, Twitch is coming in hot in this stream. What's Twitch gifted now in this stream? Holy moly. They must be on the leaderboard, right? Surely. They've absolutely gone in. If this is the third show, Max, then I must have answered one of your questions before, man. Should have waited to do mine now. Oh, damn. Man, look at... That's wild. Absolute crazy. What has happened? Hang on. Right, where's the next question anyway? The next question system has not arrived. Here it is. Oh, Andy, you've pressed the wrong button. You're such a noob at streaming. Could you imagine being this bad? Could you imagine? Is that Twitch on 9 gifted subs? Holy Man, Twitch coming in hot in the channel right now. For anyone that didn't know, if you do 5 subs or more, Twitch gifting at least 1 sub, which is crazy. Tio, thank you very much for gift sub as well. Astro, the 10 subs is crazy. Hey, Chairs, what's going on, baby? Today you are rich. I know, we're having a good day today. It's because I baited everybody into doing it as hype train, right? Right, next question. Because Max is probably going to kick off if I don't answer some questions, right? Not that I don't have anything else better to do with my time, right? I have so many complex ideas for Streambot, but there doesn't seem to be many advanced tutorials on Streambot. Can you recommend where to start, as tutorials are either too basic or advanced, but too broad a topic? So the issue with doing advanced tutorials, I mean, I'm just going to use my YouTube channel as just in case you guys didn't know, I'm an incredible YouTuber. Where is it? And we'll go to we'll just go to my channel actually. Where are we? Look at that, 5 mil views nearly. Woo! She. So if we go to videos, and I'm going to go to oldest, okay? Oh, in fact, this isn't going to be... I've removed a lot of the videos, actually. So, yeah, I will have, obviously. So when I first started doing content over 4 years ago now, nearly 5 years ago, I was doing a lot of crazy-ass tutorials. So you're talking... You know what the crazy stuff I do now? I was basically doing that 5 years ago. Like, some of my widgets are from 5 years ago. Right? Which is absolutely wild. We were using a thing called Leoran board, all in chat. If you know what Leoran board is, you know, spam the Fs in chat. And I was doing all this kind of stuff and teaching it. but I never got any traction in the videos because not many people knew the things that I was doing existed because they were too advanced. Well, they were very advanced for the time, and nobody was searching it or doing it. So trying to find something specific on the stuff that you don't know what to search for is crazy. And when you get given a piece of software such as StreamerBot that allows infinite possibilities, physically infinite possibilities, you are literally limited by your imagination. I'm not going to say you're limited by your knowledge and stuff like that, because you're not. There's so much information out there that you can get, whether or not it be your code, you want to learn how to code. I've been coding now for 2 years, self-taught, and I just like make it up as I go along, and I'm making the crazy stuff that I do now. So my advice would be, Nick, is use your support network. Okay, use the support network that you've got in place, which you've got the StreamBot Discord, which the people in there are far more knowledgeable than I am. It's just I'm more of a people person, so I know how to dumb stuff down to a dumb level like myself, which makes it a little bit cool, right? So you use that, utilize Google. Say this all the time. Utilize Google and stuff, AI like ChatGPT, because you can ask it questions to brainstorm ideas and bounce off it. Like the amount of times where I've had an idea and I'm not really too sure about certain where I want to go with the idea, basically, and just bouncing backwards and forwards is cool, especially when you don't have any friends to bounce ideas off. You can use the AI. AI is my friend now. But the other thing is ask questions. So like you've asked a question now, it's not as easy as me saying, yeah, just look for this YouTube tutorial, because the things that you want to create are in your own head. Okay. So it's all about learning the building blocks first. As long as you get the simple stuff in, you can start adding to it. So Terrier Darts does a really, really good kind of analogy for this kind of stuff. I like the word analogy because it's got the word anal in it. And ha! I'm such a child. But he has a really good analogy of one. Well, I can't remember what his analogy is, but basically he says write down your ideas step by step. Okay, like you're almost wanting to bake a cake. Do you know what I mean? With a recipe, write it down step by step what you want to happen. So my idea is that I want to have a bar go across the screen depending on how many subs we get. Okay, so I need to get what is going to affect the bar. Subs. Cool. So subs are going in. What do we want to do? We need it to increase depending on how many there is, with the maximum being 10, for instance. So as you start writing it down and stuff like that, and you break it down into smaller steps, you can start working those middle bits out. A long-winded way of just saying, just try, basically. That's really, really bad. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Yeah, long-winded way is go do that. I'm missing a lot of chat here, so that's my bad. But hopefully that helps a little bit. And you're more than welcome to ask questions anytime here as well. And like I say, multiple Discords. We're all there. How you doing, Tiff? Are you all right? Bake me, baby. The master one, our best mates here, went to Michael Freyer show, was actually superb and quick with questions. Superb stuff, really disappointed. Sorry. Cool. I mean, a lot of the questions I get asked are very advanced questions, and I'm pretty sure he doesn't go deep diving into coding and stuff like that. So just wait your turn. So, you know what I mean? Or you could just go to his show. That's cool. You can always do that. That's another option right there. Get ready for a Terrifier double header tonight. Excuse me, what? What? Are we talking about the same thing? Oh, okay. I love the mods have come in force on YouTube. Love that. But was saying I was on YouTube. Embarrassing. Awkward. How you doing, McBong? Yeah, using Sammy. I mean, to be fair, if I didn't learn C# and learned how to code, I'd still be using Sammy myself as well. So don't. Man, this music's going hard, bro. This music is going hard. How you doing anyway, P-Man? I might have time to tomorrow, by the way, if you want to meet. Which should be really nice. Can we do a poll whether or not we should just ban Max, because he's doing my tits in. Hey, Jay, how you doing? Appreciate it. No worries, Nick. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Like, could you imagine, like, not caring? Mods, can we get a poll in chat? That'd be wicked. No poll, just ban. Right. I think the main issue is, I think that Max, not Jay, sorry, my bad. Max thinks they're the only person here when Twitch is absolutely rammed of 62 people right now. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not just chatting away to one person here. Like, it's funny. You want to ban someone for asking questions? Need once, swore once. / yawn. Max, you are a cool guy. Want to ask that thing, do stream about, do ! Help dark mode. Jay, just type that in chat. ! Help dark mode. Never swore once. What are you on about? What are you on about? Legend. There you go. That should give you the thing. I think some people have small brain cells. It's always YouTube chat. Always. Guaranteed. I genuinely... Oh, we should build a counter for YouTube. Michael's not on today. Well, wait until he's on, dude. What's that got to do with fries and fish? That was so funny last night, TD. Bongo coming in clutch again. It's absolutely great. Don't need to swear to be a bellend. That's true. Always a master bellend. Look at this young guy here, man. I'm too old. I can't believe it was only 4 years ago. / at the same time, that's so long. But I need answer today. Well, I'm sorry that I'm not Google. The longer I talk to you doing this, the longer it takes me to answer questions. Nobody else on Twitch is kicking off. It's just you, and it's hilarious. And I'm pretty sure I said if I come around to your question, it might get declined. Just time them out. Nah, it's fun. This is old. I need to update this as well. This needs to happen. Yo, Iron, thank you for the 100 bits. Anyway, we've got an ad break on Twitch, so it's really funny that I'm not going to be able to answer a question for a little bit. Is everyone all right with that? Right. Ad break. See you in 3 minutes. Oh, God. It's class. I love it. I love being a content creator. Bye! God damn it. Oh, God. So my wife has took the dog for a walk and didn't tell me, so I've been sat here with the door closed, sweating my absolute cockles off, and she's not even in house. I don't like leaving door open when she's in house, because obviously I get a bit loud, especially when we get trolls and stuff, you know what I mean? That's right funny. I've got back sweat. In fact, you can see I'm sweating because we've moved the aircon unit because we're having to show people around the house again. That's a joke. That's right funny. It's funny. It's funny. It's absolutely funny. Sweaty Betty, you know it is. You know how it is. That's so funny. She's not even here. What an absolute guy. We've wasted 3 hours of Max's time now. Oh, what a shame. I love this. Do you know what I think also Max has kind of forgotten? Max has also forgotten that when people cheer and ask questions, they go to the top of the list. So if he was 9th in the list, he's definitely not 9th in the list anymore. I mean, he's probably still 9th, and we've answered like 5 questions. So funny. Like, can you imagine as well if I'd sit here, like, yeah, I do Q&A and stuff, right? The Q&A, I don't have to do that. That is just a niceness out of my heart, right? Can we just all agree? I used to do all the streams before, where I'm just literally coding, making cool stuff, effects and whatnot, and like adding the Q&A system was just a bit of love. Just a bit of love from me to you. To say thank you for the support. Oh, yes. Right, back. We'll answer a couple more. What we got? Show them kneecaps, Tio said. Andy Lebreu. That's funny. The cost of testing Iron Mouse Hyper. Look at you all testing. Why don't you answer my questions, Andy? Proper waffler. No syrup. Just dry waffles. Hashtag you're really okay. So this is the whole, anytime a super chat or a cheer happens, I've got no way to filter these out, so they get added to the queue instantly. There's not really anything I could do unless a moderator does stuff to organize it, but I just can't be bothered with that. It would just make so much effort. Pardon me. Sorry, that was really rude. Next, what we got? Here we go. Now, this is a question. Ooh, this might be a bit tricky. But the beautiful thing is about the Q&A is because we've got so many people in here that are experienced, somebody will know the answer. More waffle than an American diner. You know how it is. So we have, hey, Risen, how you doing? One question to keep Max back. More questions? That's funny, that. So Iron Kill has asked, do you know if there's a way to put prediction voters into groups based on what they've bet on? For example, if Team A wins, the people who bet that group get access to special commands. So I've not looked at prediction stuff inside of StreamerBot much in quite a while, actually. Let's just take... I'll go to my... Let me open up the other version. Next one, because I know a lot of stuff with the Twitch stuff inside of StreamerBot has changed quite a bit recently, so I've not actually kept up to date with some of it, which is a little bit silly of me, but you know what? It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. 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 Is it bad that I'm just stalking my wife to see where she is? I want to see if I'm going to get some nice presents. Here we go. This body is messing me up. Why? What's he doing? Oh, is it because... Yeah, it's because you're on... Oh, here we go. Thank you for getting that out, TD. You've got the page that I was trying to open. So I'm pretty sure there is the group one, yeah? Where is it? Users. That's how many users. Where is the... My eyes are just not doing anything. No, there isn't, is there? It's only got the how many. I could have sworn it had the... Or is it unupdated? It's not returned from the API. Yeah. So the short answer there is no, isn't it? That's annoying because Twitch obviously do. I wonder why. And there's no way to really manually do it because it's not like a chat command or something like that, is there? Yeah, I think you're right, TD. So you could check for a badge, but that's not always going to work because it doesn't always pull a badge through, right? I don't think, like, sometimes I've done predictions before in the past and I've not been set as a badge number either. But then it's not ideal. Maybe we look into that, TD, a little bit more. Iron Kill, do you want to... There's nothing in the API right now. But, TD, do you want to write that down on the Notion? Because maybe we could make something that looks pretty, but it is ugly. If that makes sense, right? But then again, no, it's not going to work because then the person needs to be an active chatter. Don't they? And not everybody wants to be an active chatter, so it's just not going to work. That's not going to be an ideal thing to happen, is it? Bell, phone nifty, winter top seems to be really cool. Low level approach. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's pretty handy. You stalk the wife as well, Risen. Oh, mate. It's a bad habit I've got. It's a bad habit. But it means if the wife's away, the boys can play then, right? You know what I mean? I know Fanat uses the prediction, but requires the user. Yeah. That's what I mean. You've got to... They've got to type in chat so you can check. Because I think it comes through... Is it a badge that... But, again, it's not a perfect approach. There's no way to see any more than the top 10. But the badges come through in chat. Oh. Using the API. Okay. Yeah, I remember reading that about the top 10. I'm sure that used to be in StreamerBot. I am sure it did. Unless I was just tripping balls at the time. Because I remember it being, you could see the top 10. But maybe I would just read the Twitch API for something. I don't know. But I don't know. I look at a lot of stuff a lot of days and forget. But maybe, yeah, write it down. And we'll circle back. We'll circle back when we've got a bit of time. You were probs tripping, you know. Too much wine. Too much wine. Oh, we got red wine for tonight. I opened a user voice command to query the entire stack of predictors. It was crickets. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. You got rosé. Ooh, what kind? Here's the purpose allowing command winning group couldn't check, just run as needed, since check is only relevant when user actually chats. Well, when they chat, then you can put them into 2 different groups and then save that group or something like that. So, I don't know. 1 litre of rosé. How are you fitting that in the fridge, man? But yeah, we'll circle back, Iron. Sorry that I can't get you a... well, there's no nice one. There's no nice, elegant solution for that. Yo, who's that guy? Nantet? It was you. Urban Hangman. Great question. Here we go from Urban. Oh, that's the plugin page. My plugin's still not been accepted, guys. Sag. I'm going to do a short of this. So, bear with. Just set to screen 2. There we go. I really need a 3rd monitor, man. It's doing my tits in. Need to find a new job. They expect me to work for my pay instead of watching stream. God damn it, Caduceus. Ask them if they know who I am, and we'll sort it out for you. I'll put in a word. Right, let's do this. Downloading OBS in portable mode is super easy. So portable mode allows you to basically run a different instance of OBS without having to like utilize the app settings and app data settings and all that jazz. You just press the download button on the OBS website at the top, choose your platform, and you can do the download the installer via BitTorrent, lol. Download the zip file. Don't get it on Microsoft or Steam. Trust me, don't. Just press download zip and that will download it ready in portable mode. You do need to put it into portable mode though, which is super easy to do. So as soon as this downloads, we can just extract the files and we just need to create one simple file. So open. And then we just extract. Bit of trimming needed for this one, I think. These ini files just take forever to get through. So many ini files, man. I can feel myself aging. The outy ones are when you're, it's when you Billy button. Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. Losing my actual mind. Insert banter quote here. Damn. Oh my god. Come on. You got this. You got this, baby. Oh my god, it's literally taking like minutes. You need faster disk. I need a lot of things, Exceldrum. A brain is potentially one of them. Please, Gibbs. Aging Lippy right here. We're nearly there. Are you ready? It's just going to zoop right at the end. It's going to be like bloop. There it is. Fuck it now. There we go. Open it up. And then inside this folder just here, all we need to do is create a new file, make a text document, and call it portable _ mode.txt. And then inside the bin folder, 64-bit, you will see the exe just here. So you could create a shortcut of it. So right click it and create a shortcut. Oh my god, I hate the new Windows shit. Is that? No, it's share. Copy. Where's shortcut nowadays? Right. Oh, bollocks. Hold shift, press right click, and press create shortcut. Oh my god. What is wrong with my eyes? My eyes just knackered. New shortcut. There we go. Jeez. Oh my god, this is not working out for me. Thank you. Create shortcut. Copy that. Put it in the root folder. Oh my actual god. It's like I don't know how to use a computer. And then boom. That opens in portable mode, which means you can open more than one OBS at once. That needs some trimming. That's crazy. That was terrible. Maybe for Christmas you can get an SSD and finally move away from the HDD. Honestly, don't know what's going on. To be fair, it's always the same. Like, the folders like that have got a lot of little files, my PC just goes, nope. Like, if it's just like one big file, it'll extract it really quick, but loads of little files, it's like, nah, you're alright. Waffle emote when, oh my god, so if somebody wants to make a waffle emote, we can have that. Too much waffle, man. Not enough answering questions. If people got questions, ! Ask, followed by the question. Fidel, please, thank you. and don't shout at him. Is our football friend still here? I've got a feeling their question's coming up soon. Lightling's asked a great question. Now that I'm able to multi-stream to Twitch and TikTok, thanks to your video, what is the best way to read chat? So, with TikTok and stuff, I mean, there's a lot of different ones out there that you can use, but I've seen a few people like, oh my god, the words are just failing me. Oh my god. What's it called? It was on the tip of my tongue. I had him in chat recently. Oh my god, what is wrong with me? This is the issue where you don't use the same tools every day. Shut up, Waldo. What are they called, man? What's it freaking called? I can picture the logo. I'm having... What is it called? Just doing a bit of a Google. Yet another app. You've got stuff like what's it called? You got Caster Labs. Is Caster Labs? Is that what it's called? Is it called Caster Labs? Social Stream, yes, that's another one. I have not used many of these. Yeah, Caster Labs, that was the one. And then obviously this one, yeah, Colin Horn, one of the guys from Atom. He's got a multi-stream chat thing which is cross-platform as well, like this. Even does Kick as well. So check that one out. Which I always like to use stuff from like solo developers and stuff like that, because I always like supporting those guys. But because I don't stream to TikTok anymore, because I know people don't like my kind of content on TikTok, because it's not the kind of content that people want to see on there really. It's more long form content, isn't it? So I don't really stream to TikTok. And Kick, well, they've got a certain clientele that I'm not quite in touch with, shall we say. That was me being quite diplomatic there. But yeah, one of those three. So in fact, I'll copy this link here and stick that in the Discord. Where are we? Nip. You also have Caster Labs, and yeah, we can kick them out. Oh my god, yeah. Waldo's got a really good kick hat coming. Oh my god, I've just read the Discord. Everyone's like, look. Oh my god. So Max has asked me a question before in the past, our YouTube friend. Apparently I never answer questions. That's funny. No, Max is gone, I think, now. But I'm just showcasing right there. That was the 13th. So if Max is still waiting for me to answer this question, it was answered on the 13th, which is hilarious. Oh, that's funny. What's that smell? I just farted, man. Oh, smells like trash, apparently. Right, should we do another question? And then I need to finish something. Okay, this is like, Can you make the Discord hide that response? Should do, that'd be funny. Nah, I'm not like that. I'm not that kind of guy. So Benji's asked, when I added sources, I'm said about feathering. So if I'm doing like an image source, I don't really feather it too much. But there are a few things that we can. Oh yeah, I forgot we broke OBS, didn't we? Need to reopen it. I don't really feather too much. It's mainly if I'm using something like a color source and rounded corners. Because if you're doing rounded corners, I find that it's not always perfect. That's the bit where why I feather. It's because I like rounded corners to be like perfect. For instance, like if you look at this source, what I've done on this one, rather than feathering it, I think I've made it slightly blurred. Oh no, I've used advanced mask for this, or have I? I don't actually know what I've done. I've done multiple things with this. Maybe that was a bad example. I'm intrigued. Well, it's down here anyway, this. Is it filter? Yeah, I added just a bit of blur. So I do the blur just to soften the edges a little bit, basically. That's just a personal preference. You don't have to do that kind of thing. I mean, this doesn't look too bad, if I'm honest. The reason why I've blurred it is because these two here, look, sometimes look like that is a pixel above, and it's not. It's just like some optical illusion type thing. So blurring it a little bit blurs it together. But that's the reason I've done that, which doesn't look blurred when it's zoomed out and small. Like, I don't think anybody noticed that on the stream when we had the hype train going off. But if you're adding stuff like rounded corners, so let me pull up we'll do another blank scene here. And if I pull in we'll do a bright background color source, because I hate working on the black canvas. I find it just difficult to work with sometimes to see stuff properly. Well, it depends. If you're working on a light source, then it makes sense, but I normally have something else. So if I do a color source like this, and say I want to add an advanced mask to that. So if I do advanced mask, it's square, but if I want to do rounded corners, sometimes I find that the edges aren't always like perfect. You see, sometimes, I mean, the advanced mask is a lot better than doing the shader filter method, but sometimes it looks a little bit rough on the edge. So you can add feathering. It's just a setting that's on advanced mask. You set it to inner, middle, or outer, and just basically feather it a little bit, so it just kind of blurs the edge. So I only do a tiny one to like a couple of pixels, and it just kind of gives it a little bit more. Oops. Yeah, I can't really showcase it off. Do you know what I mean? It just softens it a little bit. It's really, really tiny difference, but it's a little bit little bit of a change. But Benji, wait, you don't have to move everything over to advanced mask, because advanced mask isn't always going to be the right option for you. If you're doing a shader filter, that's completely fine as well. So if I do a just shader filter on here for a minute, and we'll load it. The one that I always use is rounded rec 2, because it's got the ability of feathering basically in it. Rounded rec 2, so this one just here. So I'll use this one, and we'll add the corner radius, and we'll cramp it up to massive like this, and I'll just make the source smaller so we can kind of see a little bit what's going on. So you can see, I'll lock it as well so we don't get the red lines. So you can kind of see it's not like, you know what I mean? It's a bit rough. So what I'll do is add a border thickness to it. And I do that. Just increase this to maybe 2. It depends. Obviously, it's different per thing. And it basically gives it a fall off. But as you can see, it's really bright white right now. That's because this border color is set to white. If I select color, pick the screen color, choose the same color, boom. So turn it off, like that, turn it on, like that. And it just gives you a bit of a crisper edge. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. So 0, 3. So just such a minuscule change. But for instance, I don't know if it's just me, But can anyone see the dead stop on these edges? Can anyone see this? Like, you can see that's where the corner starts. It's almost like a dead stop and then curve. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like, you can see the exact pixel before it curves. But then cranking this on... Oops.
That deserves a sub right there, guys.
Yo,
I'm here right.
Hammy right. Thank you. In fact, oh no, it was a resub. I don't lose my mind. Does that make sense? But obviously, you can get a lot of cool effects using this sort of stuff. But I only use it as a light corner smoother. That's why, without being kind of like big edited to my stuff like this, why it looks real nice, is because it's literally just the edges that, you know what I mean? It's the attention to detail. It's something that I've always been I pride myself at. If you find a particular setup that has rough transition, let me know. I want to improve it to be perfect, but need some setting examples. Oh, definitely. Oh no, there's one that I always ask for. What is it on Advanced Mask? Oh, I think that's it. Can we get? You know how you've got the center point? I'm trying to remember what it is. Can we have a button that sets the width automatically to the size of the source? Rather than 800 by 600? Can we get it so it picks the right size of the source? Like, this is, what, 1920? Because I always find it a bit annoying to try and find the starting position, if that makes sense. Like, the recenter is super handy, but then having to set the size, and all the sources aren't always 1920 by 1080, for instance. It might be like 600 or something. And I think that'll have in something like that. So it's something small so people can see what it's actually doing. But yeah, size to source. I think there was maybe one more thing as well. But I'll bear it in mind. But yeah, that's a size to source thing. On invert for shape mask. Nice. I love that. Wall of text. Oh my god. Japanese curry tonight. Let's go. That's Pog. What time are we on? 4:39. Bloody hell. Where's the day gone, man? That was a good question, though, that, Ben. I liked that. Oh, this was from the other day. I answered this from Beige Lad. Beige Lad's sending me some 3D printed stuff, which is super cool. He's sending a pedal board, which is just nuts. I can't wait to see it. Can anyone think of anything that I might need 3D printing that'd help me in my content creation journey? Because I'm like, there's a reason why I've never researched 3D printing, because I know I'd love it and I can't afford it. So I just pretend like it doesn't exist. I just pretend it doesn't exist. I want to create VFX and textbook captions and all this stuff. CapCut in DaVinci to do that. Oh, yeah, template. This is definitely not a me question, this. I'll accept it, because somebody in chat might have a better idea. I want to create VFX and text box captions and all the other stuff, just like CapCut in DaVinci. I don't think this is a me question, is it? Because all like captions and stuff, like, I don't edit my videos. Like, right now, we hit the DaVinci, did we? Oh, no, we didn't. I've just not had it up. That's funny. So, that's hilarious, actually. So, my videos aren't edited, so I don't spend a lot of time doing it. The only captions I use are actually from Adobe, which is this one. So this is a free website. and I've done a short and a video of it as well. That is super useful. You just upload your video, and it'll auto caption it. Kind of. It's not the best. It's not the most accurate, but you can edit the captions. Which, you're right. So you can edit the captions so it is perfect, and then you just download the video again. The annoying thing is you're uploading it to download it again and everything like that. Can you just shut that? Sweet, love you. So yeah, that's what I use. Let me get the link and put that in the Discord. Sorry, wife's just thrown me off there. Go to the bottom. There we go. So that's pretty much what I do. Yo, Ben, coming in with the dono, the dono. Thank you for the £23. That is massively appreciated. That finishes the goal. That's insane. That's insane. But that's the tool I use anyway. When I start doing some DaVinci stuff, I'll probably do a quick video on stuff, because I like to be transparent on everything that I do to help you guys improve your content as well. Because as what's the point in you guys doing stuff wrong that I've already done wrong and learned from? There's no point. So I might as well teach you what I did wrong. And do you know what I mean? Makes sense, right? So yeah, let's just, I need to, in fact, we're going to use this. It's rare I get to use it. And look for money. And we'll leave it up. This one, settings. This is our professional, this stream is. Yeah. But thank you. Yeah, it was the right amount, right? 23, 27. Yeah, it was right. Was it? I don't remember what it was on. We'll just say it's done. Thank you, everybody that's helped support towards it. You guys are amazing. So I'm going to learn a little bit about it, because you know all the shorts that I do? I've got literally about 100. Oh, there we go. Benji's done the last 4. Yeah, well, now it's definitely done. Thank you, dude. You're absolute hero. I love you. So one of the cool there's a bunch of features in DaVinci Studio that has got me really interested in it, and that one of them is because I've got like 100 shorts to do, and doing the whole captions thing where I'm uploading the video to then re-download the video and everything like that is just adding time, which is really annoying. And DaVinci Studio's got all that captioning stuff built into the system. Oh no, don't tell me I lost this web page. There was a really cool captioning thing, and I've not saved the web page like an absolute loser. Somebody sent it me. Who sent it me? I'm sure a little Google. I'll find it. DaVinci captions. Got it. Wicked. So I'm going to try this out, and it utilizes the studio stuff to create cool looking templates for captioning and stuff like that. So it's basically, I'm trying to make it all not automated, but streamline everything, because the amount of time that I waste uploading, re-downloading is just ridiculous. So yeah, give me a couple of weeks to play around with it, and we'll work it out and see where it goes. Bongo sent me 50p just to make sure it went over £300. Why are you like this? Why is he like this? You're just made like a machine, aren't you? Anger me, boy. You anger me. But GG's. Love that. My stomach's really hurting. I don't know why. I don't know what I've eaten. But I'm sorry I keep like stuttering a little bit when I'm talking. My knee's dying, and like I'm just dying as a person. Right, we'll do another question. Yoshi Spyro, great question. This one gets asked a lot. Is there a way to combine YouTube and Twitch chat? Yes, I just used StreamBot. If you're using StreamBot already, it's got chat built in already, baby. You just hit that button, and it opens the chat window, which I've got anchored into the top. You've got your Twitch chat, which you can solo on its own. You can type into Twitch chat. You've also got YouTube chat, and it's got horizontal and vertical support as well. So you can see just here. Bongo sent another 50p. Thank you. So it's got YouTube in there, which you can solo as well, which is cool. How you doing, Preston? You all right? And then you've got all chat as well if you want to put it all together. And then you can also send a message to all if you want to. So I can do, hey, I can send it to all platforms if I want to, or I can just send it to one, etc. Which is super cool. Super cool. 50p int meter. Iron Kill has asked about the codec sounds. So I can't distribute that because of, well, legal reasons. I can't send you stuff like that. Oh, it's from Max. Oh, my best mate. Yeah. So if you Google Metal Gear Solid codec sounds, there is. I'm trying to find it. There is. I was gonna like hint. There we go. There's a website here. There's a purple website, which I'm not telling you to go or not to, that's got all the sound effects in which I used. There's a purple website somewhere on this screen. I'm not condoning anything. This one is where I got mine from. But yeah, the Metal Gear Solid sounds I cannot distribute for legal reasons. Just trying to keep myself cool. There are no assets that have been used or ripped. Everything's been built by hand or in OBS. Even like the stuff, like there's some parts of the UI which I could have made in OBS, but I thought there's only like 3 moving parts, so I'll just do it as an image rather than do a ton of stuff. So yeah, you can just grab them from there, and then if you follow the codec stuff, you can just go end call, match that to whatever sound effect it is. And because I've left the name of the files in there and not renamed them, you can tell which one's which. So yeah, it just easy as that. Easy as that. But obviously make sure you don't move the folders around and stuff like that. How you doing, Trent? You all right? Beautiful. Fluffless has asked. I don't know. Did you check out new Deep Link plugin from Finite and Elgato? No, I wasn't aware of anything. Finite, do you want to talk to me? I'm also curious if YouTube questions are not being polled, because then that's even funnier. Why? Well, that's gonna be. That's going to be hilarious. That is going to be funny, man. Building a plugin for their marketplace so creators can make entire scene collections and users by have one-click install. Nice. Bollocks. I'm really intrigued no company has tried reaching out to me about StreamUp. I find that absolutely mad. What am I looking for? Questions. It's what I mean. Like, it's just mad that I've been doing this stuff for years, but I just go well under the radar. Where is VS Code? I just need to go look at these. Hello? Why is all my stuff breaking? There we go. Oh, no. It definitely is working. It definitely is working. That's funny. It is working. Right. It's still a little bit far off. Like, it's correctly defined. Source 1, face cam. Source 2, keyboard cam. 3, game capture. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, that's funny. Bongo always does it, man. Bingo always does it. Bingo's always on it. Still not healed. I don't think it's ever going to heal. That's it. It's gone now. You get YouTube and Twitch chat using StreamBot, and also I want to set the Twitch chat into YouTube chat using StreamBot. Okay, so this is... I think Yoshi is on about how I send the Twitch chat to YouTube and stuff. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? So, like, on YouTube, on Twitch, we can see what YouTube is saying. The issue is sending chat messages all the time from Twitch to YouTube uses the YouTube quota because you're forwarding messages. So I've avoided doing that. I do it the other way around because we're already pulling the message anyway. So then you're not pulling and sending it. So I was working on a little doobry. Where is it? Which is obviously what I'm using at the moment. That will allow this to send to different platforms. But then I was trying to work with vertical and horizontal as well. But yeah, YouTube is not great. So it's not like, I don't know. Personally, I would use a third-party tool. Yoshi. There are a few stream bots that do it. Does Restream do it? I think Restream does it. I think Caster Labs will do it as well, right? Because StreamerBot's quota gets some hammer. Blame people like Thor for that, right? The people with the big YouTube audiences that are using StreamerBot, it hammers the quota, and I don't want to be a part of that problem. So that's why I don't really send too many messages into YouTube chat for that reason, and I don't really do. That's why YouTube's just trash. That's just why YouTube's trash, unfortunately. Twitch don't limit that kind of stuff, so we can go ham on Twitch. It's fine. Like the amount of times where I've looped stuff on Twitch, it doesn't matter. Nobody cares. It's fine. I kept repeating, yeah. That's why I closed stream. But yeah, it's not. I'd use a third-party tool because, yeah, the whole quota thing is just crap, man. It's just, there's no better way of putting it than the quota stuff is just absolute trash bag. So yeah, right. I'd use a third-party tool if it's just chat you're wanting to send. That's just the probably the best thing to do. People just have to remember the quota is collective pot for everyone. Exactly. Yeah. So it's one of those things you don't want, like, unnecessary send and receives for no reason. And I mean, I'm not that advanced when it comes to YouTube stuff. I make some of my stuff for YouTube, but none of it ever is like such a big trigger. It's just like a chat command or something like that, which is already a thing happening. But yeah, I don't know why YouTube limit it. I wish they didn't, because then you wouldn't have these issues. You could just do whatever you want and it's fine. But YouTube do, innit? That's what they do. It's annoying. Might use Restream, but it's hard time doing that kind of site. I mean, there's also Caster Labs as well. Or yeah, I'm pretty sure that one does it as well. But just it's better to just spread the kind of stuff as well, isn't it? Yeah. which is cool. Bam, bada, bam, bam, bam. Look how pog my UI coding is. Man, to be fair, I threw this together in like 4 seconds. Do you like my resizable box? Yeah, it is cringe. It really is. Like my UI coding. I love WinForms. It's fun. So this one is this one, Anthony, isn't really. I can't really help too much because I've not really utilized my Stream Decks to the best of the ability at all. I mean, I've started to use it a little bit more, but I'm just extending the functionality of the stuff that I've made. So, for instance, I've created the Stream Up hotkeys, which allow me to do stuff like open up source properties, toggle locks on all scenes, current scenes, and stuff like that, and just pretty simple stuff. But I've coded it into the Stream Up OBS plugins and stuff like that. I've not really made any advanced Stream Deck buttons because everything I make will be inside of StreamerBot, which then triggers here. So, for instance, my little take photo thing, that was a countdown thing. I've got a little camera zoom that when I'm angry, I can just do this to you as all. Oh, I've done a thing. I've doubled... Oh, some... Right, I'm not even holding the button. This is the stream now. We're back. Somehow I double triggered it, so the previous scene was saved as the current scene. That's fun. Pogstream. Hey, FTN. How you doing? We live here now. Live in my mouth. Ah! I like the fact that it stretches my head as well. I think it's perfect. So yeah, I don't really do anything crazy with my Stream Deck because I do everything crazy in StreamerBot. I prefer having everything automated rather than buttons. Do you know what I mean? I love the Stream Deck as a device. It's fantastic, and if I spent some more time doing more work on my stream, I could find some really cool use cases for it. But I spend most of my time making widgets that are all automated or triggered by the viewer. I prefer viewers to trigger stuff than me trigger stuff. I mean, it's cool that you can emphasize things like that on a touch of a button, but yeah, watch this space. I'll be doing some more. You know what I mean? Don't worry. Andi be rushing to put cooldown on that now. No. Never. No cooldowns. Never. We don't do cooldowns. This is another question from Anthony earlier. That's not his name. Anthony earlier is not Anthony's name. Anthony's just Anthony, but he asked that question previously in the stream. And I've done a video on this quite a few times. I don't use any AI background removal because I don't want to use resources that don't need to be used. So I use Andi Lippy noise removal. A really simple plugin, which is freaking amazing. I'm just going to copy it now. Which is this one. It's from Replugs, Reaper, which is Replugs, and it's completely free. And it's freaking amazing. Absolutely insane. So it doesn't use any crazy... It just literally looks at your EQ and everything like that and what noises is going on in the background. That video explains how to set it up and everything, so that's super easy to do. But check out that video, and it'll tell you how to install it, get it working, and everything like that. It's what I use when I've got my aircon unit on. So I have an aircon unit that's like right next to me. To be fair, I don't think I've actually got the noise removal on right now either. Oh no, I have. I'll turn it off. There's not really much noise anyway. Has that made my voice sound any different? I don't know. We'll leave it off. There's no noise. Hey, Steve. How you doing? But that's what I use. I just find it might as well not use resources that don't need to be used, right? Nick, your questions come through a second time there. I don't know if you did. Oh, hey guys. Max has asked how to use move transition on OBS to move people's cameras and switch them about when streaming live. Right. We need a poll. We need a poll. Love you, Waldo. Where's Paul? We need a poll. It is literally such an easy question as well. Should we approve or decline Max? Approve. Decline. We'll put 3 minutes on that bad boy. The poll has begun. We'll see where we go. So the question is, how to use move transition on OBS to move people's cameras and switch them about when streaming live. So this was the guy that was super rude. And I'm not gonna lie, I've done videos on this exact kind of stuff. But it's for all of a minute. So we got this was the dude that was like super rude, and I've wasted his time because I've not answered his question instantly because his time is more important than mine. Yada yada yada. So we've got 5 for approved, 9 for decline. So it's up to Twitch chat whether or not this question gets answered, basically. I'd like to change my answer. Nick is like, oh God. You want to change it from decline to approve? Is that what you're saying, Nick? Cast him into the shadow realm. I picked approve if he wasn't. That's 11 for decline. I love this. Love this. This is nothing to do with me, Max. No hard feelings on you, bro. But what I might do is press approve so you can see the timestamp and then you can see how bad it was for you. Because it's looking like it's a decline. This isn't me. The power is just out of my hands. There's nothing I can do. Twitch chat are deciding whether or not I should answer your question. It's nothing to do with me. If anybody, yeah... the tribal council has spoken. You have been voted off the island. I approved it to help others, but Max is a jackass. Beautiful. Beautiful words, Greg. I think most of the people in chat right now probably know I've done a video on this kind of thing anyway. They'll probably know where to find it. We've got 13 for no. I think this has been my most voted on poll. So I'm going to thank Max as well for the content because he was a great sport. Decline it. Also use move transition to move his question away from the screen. Woo! 16 seconds left. Are we going to get a surge of approves? Don't think so. It's a shame he's not here, though, isn't it? Oh, look at that. That's a bad time. And there's nothing I can do, Max. There's literally nothing I can do. I physically can't do it. Like, my hands are tied, man. My hands are tied. Sorry. I and it puts a like on the screen. Ooh, spicy. So I created something like this. Beige lad already. Can you create a... So I did something like this for YouTube when somebody did like the stream, a big thumb came up. So I'm guessing you could just follow the same kind of situation for that. Right? But you wouldn't be able to use a slash. You'd be able to use an exclamation mark. Now you can do that all in Strimbot. And the cool thing is about like how show and hide transitions work now inside of OBS is that obviously just imagine this is a big thumb. You can do like a show, get it to move and get it to like pop in. So appearing would be zoom and we'll say center and press OK. And then now when I turn it on, you press like and then you can get it to do the opposite. So it'd be like. You know what I mean? Like, if somebody does exclamation mark like or something like that. Or if they did like the stream on YouTube, it's a little bit more technical. I have got a video that I've not posted yet about YouTube doing a like. So when people like the stream, it'll pop up with thanks for liking the stream kind of thing. Because it requires a little bit of trickery to work out how many likes there currently are, whether or not it's been updated and stuff like that. So it's not a perfect thing because there isn't like a trigger that when somebody presses like, it's not like, oh, bongo like the stream. There's nothing like that. There isn't any of that kind of information inside of YouTube. But yeah, watch this space and I'll put something together for that one. Never fear. Right, what time am I? We are approaching the time of needing to pick sun up from... oh, man, average viewers over the last hour was 65. Man, this has been one of the best stream since coming back from my holiday. Like, I can't believe... just in case people aren't here, obviously we're trying to do a Twitch partner push because the Stream Up boys have told me I need to get Twitch partner before the next TwitchCon EU next year. And before we were going on holiday, we did average 72 viewers, which was almighty close to being able to be over the threshold there. And since I took like 2-3 weeks off, it has dropped right back down, but we're building it back up again, which is awesome. So yeah, I normally stream Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so be here for it and it'll be amazing, right? Are you on tomorrow? I will be, yes. What day is it? Saturday. I might be meeting my brother for a little bit at some point. I will definitely be on tomorrow because I need to stream because I didn't stream yesterday because my son was not very well. Tomorrow is Saturday. Yeah, it is. I lose track of days, man. Lose track of days. I'm 100% back tomorrow. But I just need to find out what time and whether or not I'm meeting my brother. All questions. My PC feels like it's on fire. See, my PC's on fire and my feet are cold. Hope he's feeling better. Yeah, he wasn't able to walk. It was weird, man. But he wasn't showing any signs of, like, pain or anything like that. He just couldn't walk. It was really sad. I'm just trying to... I think we got everything working, didn't we? Did I get everything done that I needed to do? Why is my... I don't know. Oh, ads are on. I can remove that now. Let me remove that. I need to work out why chat stopped working. Why is chat... Oh, I know. It's because the WebSocket connection's not connected. That's why chat's not working. And it's saying that it can't connect. But nothing is... Oh, unless this is using it. But I'm pretty sure this should be down on a different server. Yeah, it's 79. That one's 80. It's just... One of the things that sometimes happens when you're running multiple streamer bots, multiple OBSs. Sometimes some wires get crossed, man. Which is Sag time. Man, it's sad time. Who's this? Oh my god, Iron Kill with the memes in the Discord. Oh yeah. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Oh, I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's just perfection. Perfection. Oh, God. Right, I'm trying to decide what the... We need to do the final test on the other product. I think I'm a little bit unhappy with it, but, well, I don't know. Oh, I'm going to do CJ's question. CJ's dropped in here. That's a really cool question from CJ. But it's in the works at the moment. Oh, I'm so sad that it has to be OBS 30.1. I just thought, Exceldra, are you still here? If he's making that into a plugin, but it requires 30.1, no, 31, sorry, why... It's already built into 31, so is he just making modifications to it? I'm confused. I don't know. I'm a dumbass. That's why I don't know. Keep getting really itchy collarbones as well. Anyone seen this? Look at this. Need people to come back from ads, man. Come back from ads. Or sub, man. There we go. Hi. Welcome, everybody. Use data that was added in 30.1. But then what's the point of doing a plugin of it if it's already like built into OBS? Right? Is what I'm saying. Because I thought it was just being part of OBS. Or am I just being stupid, Finite? I think I'm being stupid, aren't I? I'm being stupid. It's not built in. It's only API calls that give plugin authors access to the data. Oh, I thought Dennis was already making the actual plugin. Because Dennis teased it on... Unless they're both just making plugins then. Of the same thing. Because I thought Dennis's was pretty much done. And he was just waiting for the next release of OBS. I'm confused. I don't know. That's only what I was... But yeah, I don't blame Excel. I'm impatient too, because it's one of those things, you know, when you're making stuff and you're like distributing it, you're kind of like, oh, is this actually going to bog people's systems down? Because I don't want that. And I've made it, so it probably will. Fact. Created the API for it. The plugin, as far as I know, hasn't been started at all. Oh, I mean, I've definitely seen screenshots of stuff flying about. So I thought Dennis had already put like screenshots of the sources being stuff. I don't know. Because I'm sure he posted them to Twitter like, oh, people like this. I don't know, though. Don't know. It's just probably me being a dumbass. It's been a long day. So, Sensei CJ. Absolute beautiful beautiful person right here. Do you know if there's a widget that shows which plugins use the most CPU usage? So it's not really a plugin thing. It's more of what you're doing with the plugin. And it's currently in the works. That's what we've just been talking about on the stream. It's going to be in OBS 31, which is the beta is right around the corner. Yeah. It's gonna be nice. I've been running that fork for a year. Love that. Yeah, you'll have to. I really need to. Do you want to send it over, Finite? I want to play. I want to play. I've just never had the time to look into it. But yeah, it's going to be coming in 30 point. In fact, I think I've got this up here with. Is there any screenshots? There isn't. Exceldra had a short on it, didn't he? Let's go to YouTube and shout Exceldra out because Exceldra's incredible. 4x Exceldra. So Exceldra was testing it on his stream. Oh, you can't hear him. My bad. I've got it muted, but I'll share it. Go subscribe to Exceldro. Go subscribe to Exceldro. I'm going to put that in here. Where are you, Andy? We'll post it in the Q&A system here. It keeps thinking computer freezing due to OBS plugins. Don't have many of them. Nah, it won't be that. It's not OBS. Never OBS. But yeah, it's coming soon. It's going to be exciting to do it, which is going to be nice. It's going to be beautiful. Right, so I think I'm looking at the time. I need to go and pick up my son from nursery. So I'm going to get on for a raid. And we're going to see if the new raid widget is working. Well, I say new. I made it a year ago, man. I'm so bad. How can I be this bad at content, man? Like, could you imagine just doing this as a full-time job and then being this bad at it? Like, I think that is a skillful thing to do. To be that bad at stuff, but do it as a job. Like, it's pretty funny, isn't it? Let's go with. I'm looking at the Strimbot community, and I'm aiming for a target. Don't think I've raided this person before, so let's go for it. I think I've raided all the top ones there. I usually like people that have got webcam and English. That's what I aim for. Man, there's loads of people in here. That's crazy. Yeah, let's do that. Let's try this. Let's see if my stuff works. This is the first time trying it, so hopefully it does. Heyo!
We have beef thawed out.
Beautiful.
We can make some kind of taco situation.
I think it's a bit quiet in it, so I might have to do some personal changes to it, like fade out the music and stuff, which is fine. We can do that. That's not a problem.
Reinhardt was to our left and trying to flank. Now
I'm also gonna turn their stream up a little bit.
Burgers.
So this is the new raid. Oh, the countdown timer hasn't reset. That could be because I fiddled about it earlier.
I don't think I got any of this fancy buns.
So I'll add a check-in for that later on, so that's no problem. But this is pretty cool. So it allows us to view who we raid in before we raid into it. So it's a bit of a seamless kind of transition from me talking absolute rubbish to being out there. It'll be in early access and all the stuff. This is live feed. This is their stream right this second. So we're going to go over to Avery Scozies, which we've found via the streamer bot tag, because we like to keep it in the community. Playing some Overwatch, and I bloody love Overwatch, and they're playing Moira, so they've got a yes from me. Waffling Raiden! Woo 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 woo! And check this out. We go full screen. The only thing that I'm annoyed at is the scaling issue. So I need to remake the sauce. But I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye. Love you.
I want something like fancy for dinner. Ooh, you know what I should make? Meatloaf.